if a team decides and gets eliminated from the playoffs, they can play up to 10 regular season games. So since both of these teams unfortunately lost in the playoffs last week, they decided, hey, let's have another matchup. And these are not scrimmages. These are treated as real games. Everything's on the line. Both teams want to win. It's going to go in the record book. So I'm excited to see what happens. But it is unusual to be calling really non-scrimmage games, I guess, after the playoff.
It's another new thing for us here in 2020. Indian Lake comes in with a record of 4 wins, 4 losses after bowing out of the state playoffs last Saturday night up at Bucyrus. They lost to Winford 15-2. The Anna Rockets, they bowed out of the postseason a week ago when they got knocked off by West Jefferson in a barn burner, 36-33. And you might say, what's the motivation at this point? League games are over. You are out of the playoffs. Extra motivation on the Indian Lake side as it's come out officially now this week that longtime head football coach Dave Coburn is going to retire from head coaching after this game. And so this is it for Coach Coburn. And I'll tell you what, a long career, 24 years here at Indian Lake High School. And, he's shaped a lot of young men over that time.
Yeah, and I think that's his most important part. So as we're sitting here talking about it, and we're talking about what he's done for the Indian Lake Lakers. So 24 seasons. We talked to him there right before the game started. Over 250, 260 games he's helped shape these young men about. And that's really the most important part. He says, man, I love to win every one of them. Who doesn't want to win every one of them? But see really what he's done with the freshmen as they come in, to one juniors and seniors as they go away. It really makes him the proudest and makes his program really what it is to this day. So hats off to him. Hats off to his 24 seasons here coaching tonight. And extra special out here tonight. Not only are the seniors, who they are a really heavenly senior-laden team, it also is going to be his last game coaching tonight. So I'm excited to see exactly what happens out there. But very good Laker football team. I'm excited to see him again.
They will definitely be motivated to come out and win one for Coach Dave here tonight. And to pull that off, they'll have to knock off an Anna team that did win a state championship a year ago in Division 6. They beat Mechanicsburg in a game we saw in the state semifinals en route to that title. Not a lot of that cast of characters returned this year.
Yep.
As almost everyone graduated off of that state championship team, and Anna struggled through the course of this year. They were 1-5 through their regular season, all in the Midwest Athletic Conference. So they had their hands full. They played Coldwater. They played Marion Local. They're coming on here at the end. They won their first playoff game over Miami East, took West Jefferson down to the wire a week ago, and you're talking about a Rockets team that scored almost 35 points a game each of the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, so, they're high-powered offense, and it really just taken them, the season's been weird for them, so a lot of new players coming in, and they haven't got the reps they wanted to see. You got to think, they only 6 games in the season, obviously not the start they wanted to happen, but really now at the end of the game, or end of the season here where they're at, they're coming on strong, and this is really what they expected to see from this team all year long. So not only is Indian Lake going to be fighting for Coburn, this Anna Rockets team wants to come out here and make a statement here at the end because they got this game. I think they're going to take one more, too, before the year's over for this team. So there's heart and determination out there playing it, and these new starters for this Anna Rocket team want to make a name for themselves. So they are by all means going out here and they want to win this game, and unfortunately they want to crash the Coburn party tonight. So
and for the Lakers to win this game, you have to figure they'll have to lean heavily on that defense, which they've counted on all year long, and the defense has been pretty stout for the Lakers so far this year, averaging just 15 points allowed.
Yeah,
and that's impressive in high school football, where offense is up these days, and when you are able to limit the opposition season long to that amount, and they've played some offensive powerhouses, teams like Bell Fountain and North Union and Graham, and you think about even Winford a week ago. So this is an Indian Lake defense that has been up to the task when they faced the strong offenses this year on their schedule.
Yeah, but what the Indian Lake team's going to need some really help tonight, and we talked about it earlier, and it's kind of where they really struggle is their offense. They just kind of sputter. When they're on, but when they're bad, they're really bad. And I hate to say that, but that's just really the facts. And so if this offense can keep on going, they're going to need to score points tonight because, like we said earlier, you got Anna Rockets coming in here, scoring in the high 30s their last couple games. So when they're on the field tonight, if Indian Lake can't get the ball in the end zone. They're going to come out of here, unfortunately, with another loss. But you got last weekend coming into there, and they had a great game, played them, just could not get the ball in the end zone. So otherwise, they'd be moving on. But with that being said, it looks like we're going to get an announcement down on the field here. It looks like with Coach Coburn. So.
And the national anthem.
Yep.
So we will step aside for a moment and allow the national anthem to play here at Indian Lake High School. We are getting set for football tonight. The Indian Lake Lakers and the Anna Rockets in a Week 9 regular season matchup. You're talking about a situation, Rick, where we're going to be about a half hour late in getting started. There was a pretty heavy thunderstorm that rolled through the area about an hour and a half ago, and it's moved through now. There's still some lightning and thunder off in the distance and maybe some more rain behind it, but I think we're going to be in the clear to play ball at this point.
Yeah, I'm excited here as the players get ready to take the field, and a little pregame kneeling down here for the Indian Lake team, and Anna Rockets are on that field ready to take it off. So I'm really excited to see this Anna Rockets offense. So they're definitely high-powered by their quarterback, Carey. He's the team's leading passer, and the team's leading rusher as well. So he's definitely a key factor in their offense right now. So I'm excited to see this team play tonight. It'll be interesting to see how the Lakers come out and perform.
We will be keeping track of scores of other games as we are wont to do on the out-of-town scoreboard. Most prominently tonight, Riverside and Tri-Village in a playoff game in Division 7 as the Pirates are in action. Almost all the other teams from the area playing regular season games tonight as well. Benjamin Logan's at Allen East. West Liberty Salem home for Dawn Community School out of Cincinnati. Buckeye Central's visiting Triad tonight. We'll have the scores here on the scoreboard as we go through the broadcast tonight. Indian Lake will be kicking off tonight, and that means Derek Klein will be teeing it off for the Lakers, who are in their home black jerseys here tonight. Meantime, Anna will have a couple guys back deep, Justin Richards and Hunter Schmidt. Richards, the man on the far side, number 32, he's run one back for a score this year. We'll see if the Lakers try to kick away from him.
There's here because Klein can put it deep, Dave. So this is your first trip up here to Lake tonight. I've been fortunate enough to call this place home for quite a bit this season. But you got Derek Klein. I know you've seen him last year. He can come out and he can really put that ball deep out there. So exciting kickoff. Usually we see squibers, but I look for him to put it down deep in the end zone. So.
It's a weapon to have. If you can push it all the way there, it's the automatic touchback in the high school game.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting tonight. So a lot of high school games we've called this year, Dave, and unfortunately, great for us, has been perfect weather, beautiful sun. Tonight, it's going to be a little bit sloppy out there.
There are some standing puddles out on the field right now, and you can see how beat up the field is, especially between the hash marks.
Yeah, just from warm-ups.
Yeah. Here's a low squibber. What was that about the kicks? It'll be covered by an upback for the Rockets at the 31-yard line. That was Isaac Egbert doing those honors. So Colton Carey will take the reins for the Anna Rockets at quarterback. 63 of 134 passing, 701 yards on the season. 9 touchdowns, but 7 interceptions. That's kind of a high ratio there of INTs. One a week, really.
He's got 3 fumbles, too. So he's got 10 turnovers on the season just to himself.
He is the team's leading rusher as well, carrying for 359 yards. And back there with him is Hunter Schmidt. Both of those guys are juniors. They come out with 4 receivers on first down. And there goes a man in motion. That's his favorite receiver, Justin Richards, and this will be the quarterback keeper, straight ahead running for Carey, and he picks up about 4.
Yeah, I look for a lot of ground game to be started here early, Dave, for the Anna Rockets. Actually, on both sides of the ball, I would think. So they kind of want to get the traction started and see what's going to be working for them out there, especially everybody's dealing with that wet football from time to time. What's kind of nice, though, about this time is obviously they throw the beanbag out there for, because they can't, COVID rules. They get to dry that ball off a little bit, too. So that come in handy tonight.
Lakers defensively look for number 22. That's Luke Jackson. And Lane Mefford, number 2. They're the team's top 2 tacklers. This blitz coming for the Lakers. Look at the quarterback. It was Carey. Maintained his balance for a moment, but then goes down, and it'll be a quarterback sack, and that'll be credited to Trenton.
Yep. Trenton
Fulkerson, yeah.
Yeah, in that backfield, way to bring him down. So nice move for Indian Lake to bust up the backfield, put him in a 3rd and long. So here we are, 3rd and 14 on their own 35. Let's see if the Indian Lake defense, which has been good all year, can actually get a stop and have a chance to get some great starting field position.
Looking for a 3 and out on the game's first possession. The Rockets are 31% on 3rd down conversions. They will send Schmidt in motion. This will be a quarterback draw straight up the middle. The hole opens there, and the quarterback, Colton Carey, gets first down yardage all the way out to the 42-yard line. He needed 12. He got about 13.
Yeah, excellent. Just QB draw right up the middle there. Indian Lake was definitely spread apart looking for the pass there. So, great read, great play call. Way to keep this drive alive there for the Anna Rockets on their opening drive.
They really did spread the field, and then that worked to their advantage, did it not? First down for the Rockets, who have it at their own 42-yard line. This time it'll be Hunter Schmidt taking the handoff. He gets to the edge. Can he turn the corner? No, as the Lakers string him out. And they'll only have a yard on that. Good pursuit that time by the linebackers of the Lakers.
They're showing, here the Indian Lake, and it's something new I've seen them and do here tonight. Maybe they started doing it last week, but they got Trenton Fulkerson there on the corner blitz in the last couple of plays, playing down in the pocket a little bit. So be interesting to see if that trend keeps up tonight. But that's definitely a new wrinkle. Not much corner blitzing seen out of the Lakers this year.
2nd down and 9 for Anna as they continue to have really playing behind the sticks at this point. Screen pass set up, and this one will be caught. That's Brandon Axe, and Axe gets a block and gets out beyond midfield to the 49-yard line. Cut out of bounds by the defense, but I got to love that name. Brandon Axe, is that a terrific
that's right.
football name?
Looks like they're going to call it 3rd and short.
Yep.
So, let's see what kind of the dial up here. I wouldn't be surprised, Dave, if we see another QB draw up the middle here because they're really pushing that Laker front 3 apart right now.
3rd down for the Rockets. And this is going to be a drop play handoff up the middle. And that will be a first down. Brandon Axe on the carry. And he has moved the chains. So they're 2 for 2 on 3rd downs tonight. And the Rockets maintain possession. We are just over 3 minutes into this scoreless contest. A late start tonight because of the thunderstorm that moved through the area. A regular season matchup between the Anna Rockets and the Indian Lake Lakers. They were supposed to play week 1 this season, so now they're playing in week 9. And they will play week 1 next year.
That's right.
This is Colton Carey on a rollout to the left. He's just going to tuck it, and he's going to duck it out of bounds at the 44-yard line. That's a pickup of about 4.
We're going to be looking at two new teams next year, obviously with Coach Coburn stepping down after this game this year, kind of the big announcement we made there. And then to sit there and actually have, the Anna Rockets coming in their 2nd year under these newer players will be pretty – could be looking at 2 completely different teams next year, that's for sure.
Well, high school, that's how that works,
Yeah.
Obviously, your roll classes in and out, but boy, it can really change the dynamic of squads. Really no more so than it did for Anna. They graduated just about everybody. But tell you what, when you watch that on the sideline as an underclassman, it makes you really want to come out. Their numbers are big this year.
Yes, they are.
Carey on the keeper,
nice
and he wishes that he didn't, huh?
Yeah, he definitely should have gave that ball up there early on to his back there. But I was looking at that. So you got 7 starters for Indian Lake that are going to be leaving this team. So those are seniors and they're starters. So next man up for the Indian Lake Lakers next year.
And with a new coach.
Yes.
Second down and long as the Rockets are playing behind the sticks again. Some movement at the line of scrimmage, but they'll let it go as the Rockets look over to head coach Nick Marino. He's really built up things there at Anna very nicely after coming over from Urbana. This is going to be Carey again on the keeper. Tucks it under the left arm. Jets away from a tackler at the line of scrimmage, and he's ahead inside the 45 down to the 39-yard line. He got about 10 on that one. Still going to be shy of the line to gain. It'll be 3rd and short.
He's definitely holding on the ball. Great job by the Indian Lake Lakers defensive backs, not giving him any room to be open. But they're running a lot of go routes out there and leaving that middle wide open. They just can't come back fast enough.
It is 4th down. 4th down now, and they're going to go for it. And why wouldn't you? Because you're in a Week 9 postseason game.
Yeah.
Nothing to lose.
You're in that no man's land territory we
are.
talked about right now.
So the Rockets line up to go for it here. They send the man in motion. That's Axe. It's going to be another quarterback keeper, and Carey running straight ahead. It'll be wrestled down, but he passed. Did he get there? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Indian Lake's calling saying they stopped him, but they're going to come out for a measurement on this one, I believe.
No, they're putting
they're calling
sticks
it
the other way as Carey comes up short on 4th down, and the Lakers get the turnover on downs and get off the field.
Excellent stop there by the Indian Lake Lakers team. So exactly what they needed. So, the Rockets got behind in the sticks early, able to make a couple big 3rd down conversions, but Indian Lake holds, and let's see what this offense can do. We talked about earlier, Dave, they were sputtering quite a bit there the last couple weeks.
6:39 to play in the first quarter. The turnover on downs, and the Lakers will have it for the first time. And there is the quarterback, Caleb Worster, trying to fire one to the near side for Mefford, but well off the mark. Caleb, 73 of 150 on the season, 988 yards, 8 TDs to 5 INTs for his ratio.
Yeah, Mefford's really been hot and cold this season, so again, when he's on, he can really dial that ball in there, but I expect to see a lot of run heavy from this Indian Lake Lakers team, given the fact how wet the ball is.
On second down, the fumble on the play as the handoff to Elijah Slagle can't be handled, and the Rockets come away with it. Anna comes up with the football, and we are going to step aside for a quick timeout, and we'll be back after this on peakofohio.com.
Looking to install a new roof for your home? Turn to Roofs by Warren for excellent asphalt shingle roofing services. Whether you want to install a new roof or repair your existing roof, we can handle the job. Our experts have over 33 years of experience in the field. If you need a new roof due to fire or storm damage, the qualifications of our licensed insurance adjuster and certified home inspector allow us to help you through insurance claims and inspections. Call today for more information.
For the ICAP.
The Lakers had the ball for all of 10 seconds when Elijah Slagle fumbles it, gives it right back to the Rockets. On first down, they'll hand off to Hunter Schmidt. Schmidt goes straight into the line and gets about 2. But great field position to start drive number 2 for Anna.
Yeah, that's kind of what we talked about earlier. We were talking to Coach Coburn that their offense is just really held them back all year long, really. So, a couple bad bounces, some fumbles here and there has really cost this team, I think, a couple wins actually this year too. So off to a rough start again tonight for the Indian Lake Lakers offense.
And now they will really rely on that defense. But the quarterback, Colton Carey, threw a big hole and has brought down in the secondary at the 21-yard line. Moved the sticks again for the Anna Rockets. That's a pickup of about 14.
Yeah, it's an excellent shoestring tackle there by Indian Lake Lakers. If he wouldn't have made that tackle, we're calling 6 points and a touchdown there for the Anna Rockets. They're on the drive, Dave, and they're looking to punch one in there.
He carries 37 yards already in the early going for the quarterback, Colton Carey.
False start. Looks like they came off there to offsides on the defense.
Yeah, they drew him off with the hard count. And, the thing that's interesting about that is they've repeatedly done that. You go to the line quickly, but it's not really there to snap. You're just setting them up. You go look to the sideline for the play call, and to draw them off like that's a gimme right there.
Yeah, they're just listening to to whatever the cadence may be down there, and whether it's HUD or go or whatever it may be, and they bring him to the line, and that Anna Rockets quarterback sits there, and he makes that cadence, and the guys aren't watching the ball for Indian Lake, and this is causing them to jump off sides.
2 receivers bunched to the far side left. Another out to the right. That's Ambos. Man goes in motion. They'll give up the middle. No, they won't. This is Carey on the keeper, and look at Carey all the way around the left side near the goal line. Is he in? Yes,
is.
sir. Colton Carey on the keeper, 17 yards to the end zone. And so the Rockets do cash in on the fumble recovery and score the game's first points.
Nice, excellent run out there for Caleb Carey. Way to keep that ball going, way to put the team on his back, and it's really been the Carey show in these first couple drives. That turnover, unfortunately, goes down in for a touchdown there for Indian Lake. Against Indian Lake for the Anna Rockets.
For Colton Carey, his 4th rushing touchdown of the season, and the Rockets have the first points of the night. Their kicker coming out for the PAT is Zach Ambos. He is 18 of 20 on these. Carey is the holder. A light breeze blowing across the field.
Flag on the play.
For now,
Yeah.
the PAT is good, but let's see. It's going to count. So with 5:08 to play in the first quarter, it's 7-0 Anna. We'll step aside. You're watching high school football on peakofohio.com.
For the eye-catching graphics you need to help promote your business, count on W Productions Signs and Graphics, the name you can trust. Serving Urbana and the surrounding areas, our team of dedicated, creative, and talented professionals provide over 28 years of experience on every job. We specialize in lit and unlit signs, team uniforms, company tees, vehicle wraps, and more. Let us help you get your message out. Sign it right with W Productions. Contact us today to learn more about what we can do for you.
Hello, Logan County. It's Fat Boys Pizza and Ice Cream, and it's football time. We would like to extend our best well wishes for all of our local teams to have a successful and blessed season. And we also want to remind all of our loyal customers that our new hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 12 to 10, and Sunday, 12 to 9, and that is for pickup, delivery, and carry out only. 592-FATS.
Foresight and
Zach Ambos ready to kick off for the Anna Rockets. They score it. A 37-yard touchdown drive. Colton Carey's 17-yard run that came off of the Elijah Slagle fumble. It's an onside kick. The Lakers cover it up at the 46-yard line. Kicked it right to him.
Unfortunately, kicked it right to him. Waited for Indian Lake to jump on the ball. The Roman numerals get a little bit hard to read when there's some mud on them across the field. So looks like number 25 for Indian Lake got that one. So Reed Notestein, a senior, way to jump on that ball and actually get possession. Some great starting field position here for Indian Lake. Let's see if they can get out without without having a turnover here.
Not Johnny on the spot, Reed on the spot.
That's right, Reed on the spot.
Worster in the shotgun for Indian Lake. He's got 2 men back there with him. Handoff goes up the middle. And not a lot on that carry for Elijah Slagle. In fact, he won't get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
Yeah, that Anna was there prepared for that one. I think that play moved a little bit slower for Indian Lake than anticipated, but they were wanting to make sure that ball got handed off squarely into the running back's belly.
That front
Foresight
four
Insurance
for
and
the Anna Rockets looks pretty formidable, does it not?
Yeah, but their defense has really hurt them, though, this year. So see if they can step it up here.
It has. They've allowed 32 points a game. Slipping in the backfield there is the quarterback, Worster. He gets away from one, but not another Rocket. The ball comes loose
down.
at the end. They
Yeah,
will
they're
say
calling
he's
it
down. Yep. And Worster will get spotted at the 45-yard line. So he did get back to the line of scrimmage. You could see the effects of the thunderstorm that went through right there. My goodness, was he slip sliding around.
Yeah, again, we talked about earlier. A lot of the high school local teams that we've done this year, they've had great weather, and here we are into the post game part of the season, and a thunder roll in the night.
2 wideouts to the right, another to the left. Worster on 3rd down and 11. That's a high snap. He flags it down. Now looks, throws, flag flies, ball's underthrown.
Caught it.
It's caught at the midfield stripe. A terrific play that time for the for the Indian Lake Lakers. But let's see what we got here.
There's definitely some laundry on the field, so it looks like Indian Lake's backing up a little bit maybe. So
It's going to be against the Lakers.
yeah.
Now, you could take it. It'd be 4th down if you accepted that, but they'll take the field position, a spot foul on a hold. That's going to bury the Lakers even further back behind the midfield stripe and set them up for 3rd and forever.
Yeah, that's way back there. Not too many plays in the playbook for this one.
No. It is going to be, you have to do math on the internet here. That's 20, 21, and 5 more. It's 3rd down and 26.
This is kind of stuff that's happened to Indian Lake all year long. Great field position. Just these penalties really puts them way back behind the sticks on a lot of games.
Worcester, they set up the screenplay. And here comes the receiver. Nice tackle from behind by Grant Albers, the junior defensive lineman.
Yeah, Lane Metford is who the ball was completed to. And Lane's got some wheels, but grabbed and slipped and slide all the way down through there. So excellent tackle, but Lane was picking up some speed.
But it'll be punt time for Indian Lake. Worcester doubles as the punter. He averages 30 yards a kick.
Anna's confused a little bit.
Do they know what down it is?
Yeah, no.
They're not convinced it was going to be a punt.
Yeah.
Worcester hangs it high. It'll have no return. It'll about die in that boggy turf, and it'll be the Rockets football at their own 37-yard line. We'll step aside. 2:38 to play first quarter. Anna 7, Indian Lake nothing. You're watching high school football at peakofohio.com.
Foresight Insurance and Financial Services is a locally owned and operated financial services provider, specializing in assisting with pension options, 401k rollovers, and estate planning. They also offer business planning, charitable gifting strategies, as well as life and health insurance. Call and make an appointment to secure your financial future and protect your wealth. 937-595-5002. Foresight Insurance and Financial Services, in the business of planning life.
When you shop Francis Furniture, it's our mission to deliver quality products, beautiful designs, and top-notch customer service.
We're back at Indian Lake, where the Rockets have it on 1st down. And quarterback Colton Carey on the keeper again. And he's straight ahead running for about 9 yards on the play. A lot of guys took the fake on that one. And you could see that I thought for a minute that Carey had handed the football off to Brandon Axe.
Yeah, they've been running that play a lot. As you can tell, Indian Lake's just biting on that fake every time, and Carey's just going right up the middle. You think Coburn, he's down there talking to his staff right now, saying, hey, guys, we got to do something here. They're burning us up the middle.
Nothing fancy about it, just the quarterback keeper, and he's already rushed 10 times for 63 yards. This time it's going to be the handoff. And up the middle goes Hunter Schmidt, and Hunter has a 1st down across midfield to the 45-yard line of the Lakers. That's a 9-yard gain.
Anna's going quick too, so I mean they get to the ball and they're gonna hike it. They're ready to go.
They do right away. Quickly again, Hunter Schmidt this time. Good
laundry.
coverage by the Lakers, but you have flags flying.
Looks like
And
we're
we'll
signaling
see.
a hold down there on Anna.
It will be the infraction against the Rockets. Their first. Their second of the night. 1:45 to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 our score as the Rockets have the lead. Lakers don't have a whole lot going right now offensively, and actually, you know,
Pills included, they're negative
with the
yards
fumble,
on the
yeah,
book.
I was going to say that this game's been almost all Anna here in the first quarter. This time the Lakers come on a blitz, but Carey runs right through it. And across midfield, he got almost all the yardage lost on the penalty back. He'll get 8 of the 10 back. It'll be 2nd down and about 13.
Yeah, I mean, Lake's bringing the heat. It's just getting picked up, and they're just quick out of the backfield. The Anna Rockets are. And it's nothing fancy, Dave. We talked about it earlier, and it's just strictly up the middle every time here. Here we go, 4 wide out. They're going to really spread this Indian Lake defense apart here and see if they can pick it up here. I'm calling a draw, another up the middle again, though.
It's worked all night. Why would you not stay with it? This time he'll pass, and the southpaw going down the far side, and receiver slipped on the turf. And he was looking for Justin Richards, the sophomore, his top target on the season. But again, the The turf is very soggy. It poured out here right before the game.
Didn't sprinkle. It poured. And you got this team out here right now, and they can't cut on a dime. Maybe they get the trainers out there, Dave, and see if they get some longer spikes on there.
So a third down play here for the Rockets, and there's that look to the sideline, and again it draws off Indian Lake encroachment at the line of scrimmage, and that's just unnecessary.
Yeah, so he came through and finished that off by pushing him.
Well, once you're across, you might as well.
Yeah, but he wanted to try to push it, make it look like he drew him off sides. And again, it's just him not really paying attention to the ball placement, and they're not hiking the ball. And he might be. I think they're talking to see if they want to call a personal foul on this.
Dalton Longwell, the guilty party, he comes off the field. And
they are going to call a personal foul. They are going to call
it. How do you like that? And I don't know about that, to be honest with you. I mean, once you come across and you're going to blow into the player, that's what you're going to do if the ball is snapped, right?
Yeah.
So you thought the ball was going to be snapped. But that one will give the first down by way of penalty to the Rockets.
That was a nice cell technique I think he had there when he fell over. He kind of put his hands up in the air, but nonetheless, personal foul. Here we go.
7-0 Anna. They still have the football. Brandon Axe in the backfield with the quarterback, Carey. He's a sidecar to his left. And it's just going to be another quarterback draw, and a big hole opens up again. And, I mean, heck, that was so easy. That was an easy 9 yards.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't moving fast. I mean, there wasn't nothing slick about it. He just followed his blockers and went right up the middle again. And I think if I was Indian Lake and I'm talking to him there, Dave, I'm looking to see maybe we bring a spy in there. I don't know, just someone to keep watching him. But
you have to because he didn't even get hit until he was about 6 yards downfield.
Yeah.
It's a walk in the park for Colton Carey so far tonight.
He is the Anna Rockets offense right now.
12 carries, 79 yards. Under 10 seconds to play here in the first quarter. This will be the final play of the period. And this time, Carey's going to throw it. Looking for Richards in the end zone on a quarter pattern. Overshot him, and that'll be incomplete. But that will also be the end of the first quarter. With our score, it's the Anna Rockets 7, the Indian Lake Lakers nothing. You're watching high school football on peakofohio.com.
It's our mission to deliver quality products, beautiful designs, and top-notch customer service. We've built relationships.
Whether it's your first time buying a house or you've outgrown your current one, Liberty National Bank can help make purchasing a new home easy and affordable. We offer an array of lending options, and our experienced professionals can help you find the right program to meet your needs. We encourage you to fill out a mortgage application online at myliberty.bank. Discover why you can expect the best from Liberty National Bank.
McDonald's of Indian Lake announces the $3 bundle. Double cheeseburger, small fry, and 6-piece McNugget, all for just $3. What? Yes, you heard it right. Double cheese, small fry, and 6-piece chicken nugget for $3. And remember, this fall the drive-thru is twice as fast at McDonald's of Indian Lake. Make the most of autumn and save some McBucks when you dine at McDonald's of Indian Lake, just off 33 in Russell's Point. I'm loving it.
Is there a remodeling project in your future? Ohio Lumber says,
see us first.
Are you
out of the quarter break? It is Colton Carey on the keeper on 3rd and 1, and he didn't get there. And, Rick, you're going to have 4th down coming here for the Rockets on a drive that has looked impressive to this point. They'll certainly go for it, one would think.
Yeah, I think they're going to definitely go for it here, and I think he's lining up. I'm lining up under center, or even if I'm, Anna Rockets have had very good success about drawing them off sides here too. Maybe I go a little hard count and see if they give me the easy way to pick up this first down.
See if the Lakers can get off the field here on 4th down and 1 from the Laker 24-yard line. Look at Carey come under center. He's going to just try to burrow his way there, and it'll depend on the spot. I don't think he got it.
Yeah,
it looked like the Lakers stood up.
Yeah, based on where the officials came in, I don't think they got it.
And it will be Laker football, and they turn away the Rockets on a 4th down play for the second time tonight.
And we always talked about it as we're good. You know, the Indian Lake Lakers defense has been good at holding the team solid tonight and letting their offense stay in the game. Their offense just can't get them moving. I mean, it is a really slow train for the Indian Lake Lakers offense right now, and they got to do something here because there's not going to be too many times where you're going to stop this Anna Rockets team. So if they're going to do it, they better do it big and score.
Brandon Redding, Kyle Falder, Logan Evans, Ethan Snap, those fellas all big up front.
They got a measurement, Dave. So
no, he didn't get it.
He didn't get it, but somehow the Anna Rockets coach convinced him to come out here and measure this for him. So
the eagle eye of Dave Bazusko says, no way. We haven't seen very many measurements this season in this COVID year. I don't know. They've been eyeballing a lot. And I could eyeball it from up here. He was short by half a yard, maybe more.
Yeah, we'll just see if we can get now. It's up to Indian Lake really to do something now, Dave. And I'm not sure what they can turn to, but I think they're going to have to start relying on this running game because this passing game for both teams tonight, we can saw receivers slip in and fall in and everything else. So they're definitely going to have to run that ball. And by golly, they're placed at about the 25-yard line in a pile of mud.
Yeah, that sure is. That's the muddiest part of the field right where they are scrimmaging now from the Laker 24-yard line, first down and 10. Worster pitches to Slagle. Slagle gets through a hole. He runs straight up the hashes out over the 30 to about the 34-yard line. Elijah Slagle move the sticks. That's a gain of 10 and the first big play of the night for the Laker offense.
Yeah, so you get Elijah Slagle, and he really was a huge workhorse for Indian Lake Lakers team last year. And coming out as a senior season, he really hasn't produced the way you'd like to see him do it. But unfortunately, he's coming out tonight, and I'm sorry, he's only a junior. So as he's coming out tonight, though, he's looking to try to repeat. But he definitely hasn't been effective as he has been in the years past.
Team's top rusher, though, just shy of 700 yards coming into the game with 7 touchdowns. Here's Worster on first down, going to try to fire one to the near side, looking for Slagle, but threw it at his feet. It'll be second down and 10. Don't know that would have been for much anyway. 7-0 our score. It is still Anna the lead, the Lakers the football. 10:39 to play before half.
Yeah, and you got Worster. You know, he is a junior, so he is taking over his starter this year. He did play a little bit last year, but he's still got a lot of learning to do yet, and I expect better things for him as he comes out for his senior season.
Receiver wide to either side, but it's a pitch to Slagle again, and Slagle just follows blocker straight up the numbers to about the 37. That's a modest gain of 3 for Elijah, bringing up third down and about 7.
Yeah, and I think you're almost for Indian Lake right now. And I guess it depends on what happens here, but if they get about half of it, I think they're in 4-down territory right now, too. I don't see them really punting that ball back to the Anna Rockets and giving them another run at it. But I've seen some stranger things. I've been wrong quite a bit maybe tonight, or at least in high school football. So.
We are only in the second quarter. Look at some of these Anna Rockets and mud on their uniforms.
Yeah.
They're all white. You go home. You don't sit on the sofa, young man. Mom will get mad at that.
Yeah, the bus driver saying, hey,
I know.
Don't make my seats all muddy.
Worster rolling to his right, throws against the grain and against his momentum and incomplete to the far side. He had no one open over on that end. He was just getting rid of the football, and it is going to be 1 first down and then out, it would appear. They've got a punt from here, no?
Man, I would think they'd be punting from here.
Yeah.
And they didn't pick up anything. I was hoping they would get at least half of it because I think at that point in time they'd go for it. But who knows? I guess we'll see what happens. They run Slagle to the outside here. They will kind of run a fake punt out of the formation if it's there set up. But it looks like Anna's playing for it right now.
Yeah, Anna's not even sending anyone back on what is 4th down. And there goes Worster retreating to punt formation. The quarterback doubling as the punter. There he sends it high into the air. There will be no return. And it'll take a nice Laker roll inside the 30 all the way to about the 25-yard line. So a pretty good punt for Worster, and you'll give him 38 yards, and we'll step aside with 9:37 to play in the first half. 7-0 Anna. You're watching high school football on
Is
Peak
there
of
a
Ohio.
remodeling project in your future? Ohio Lumber says.
See us first.
Are you building a new home? Ohio Lumber says.
See us first.
Ohio Lumber Brick and Block. Everything for your project or your new home from the foundation on up. One-stop shopping. Priced competitively with the added value of know-how. And that's priceless. Ohio Lumber can work with your contractor to make your vision a reality. Ohio Lumber Brick and Block. State Route 117 in Huntsville.
See us first.
Looking to install an
We're back here at Indian Lake High School. Dave Bazusko, Rick Zedeker with you, and the cast of thousands on our Peak of Ohio video exclusive tonight. Glad to have you with us for high school football in Week 9. And it's going to be another quarterback keeper with Colton Carey pinballing around that Indian Lake defense. Look at the Lakers punish that fella. There were 7 or 8 guys in black all in on that tackle. It took them all to get him down, but they had him corralled the whole time.
So that play reminded me of what we saw at a Graham last week, Dave. I mean, you called that game. Actually, Carey put that ball on the ground, and it bounced right back up into his hand, and was able to keep it alive. So remember that miracle last weekend at Graham when the same play happened, but he ran in for a touchdown during that Graham game. So, hey, ball bouncing favoritism, I'll tell you that.
And how does that happen on a turf that's this wet and soggy, that it bounces back? You're just stuck down on the ground. That's not what happened. Carey turns, no one there to hand it off to. He's going to throw. Left-handed quarterback fires it away, and that ball is going to be hauled in. What a beautiful catch, and the official takes the tumble as he goes over to get that. Zach Ambos with a nice diving reception near the first down marker. Did they move the chains on that?
No, I think he called it incomplete.
Did he call incomplete?
He was trying to signal hit the ground.
Okay,
and
it is incomplete.
As he signaled hit the ground, the official said, "I'll show you what I mean."
And he hit the ground too. So the officials are not even immune to the slick conditions out there.
So the other side of the field, it's getting muddy out there, and I'll tell you what, this is what the old JR there, the old-fashioned slobber knocker, I guess.
4 wide out here for the Rockets, and it's going to be Carey. Going to just tuck it. This time the Lakers are there. That adjustment has been made, but Carey bounces it to the outside. He's near the line to gain. They're going to spot him down very close to the line. I think he's going to be about a yard short at the 34-yard line. He needed 11. He got 10.
Yeah, I think I'm surprised that wasn't a hold call right there. So they had the defensive lineman there just holding Lane Medford the whole entire way there. Kind of a missed call opportunity there. For the officials on that one. So let's see if Indian Lake can hold them here on 4th and 1 again. I tell you what, Dave, this will be a big one because it'll be great field position.
Yeah, they are going to go for it, are the Rockets. At least they'll line up to do so. 8 minutes to play before halftime. Rockets already lead this 8-0. And there will be a quick punt by Carey, who does double as their punter as well. And that ball will be covered up by the Rockets at the 29-yard line. So another punt with no return. We will step aside. Your score. It's Anna 7, Indian Lake nothing. You're watching high school football on peakofohio.com.
Looking to install a new roof for your home? Turn to Roofs by Warren for excellent asphalt shingle roofing services. Whether you want to install a new roof or repair your existing roof, we can handle the job. Our experts have over 33 years of experience in the field. If you need a new roof due to fire or storm damage, the qualifications of our licensed insurance adjuster and certified home inspector allow us to help you through insurance claims and inspections. Call today for more information.
For the eye-catching graphics you need to help.
Caleb Worster, the ball carrier on first down for the Lakers, runs off to the left for a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Lakers. 7-0 Anna. They scored on a short touchdown drive after an Elijah Slagle fumble, and Colton Carey, a 17-yard touchdown run, came midway through the first quarter, gave Anna the 7-0 lead.
Yeah, they're going to want to, that pitching game was working earlier. They're going to have a hard time cutting, Dave, so they're either going to hand the ball straight off, and because once they cut, they're falling.
And there is straight ahead running for Elijah Slagle. You're starting to see some splashing around now, too, as you can see the mud kick up. It's as if they're in an off-road track now. That's a gain of about 3 for Slagle, maybe 4, and we'll have 3rd down and 8 coming.
Yeah, they're going to need, this offense has really not been doing anything. It's been 3 and outs for them, more turnovers. So I expect them to go for half here. And I expect them to really actually, Dave, hopefully go for it again if they can pick up some positive yards here.
Worster sends a man in motion, and it will be a fake handoff that way. Send it to Slagle up the middle, and boy, were the Rockets ready for that. And again on the stop, it's Grant Albers plugging up the middle for a loss all the way back to the 28-yard line on that play.
Yep, I expect the punt coming out now. They're just not doing – I mean, this offense is just really sputtering. The defense is playing lights out right now. They gave up that touchdown play, but they've stuffed them on 4th and 1s, put them in long down third situations. But this offense is not doing anything.
A quarter and a half in, and the Lakers have 18 yards of total offense.
Yeah.
And so Worster on to punt it again. And again, no one back deep to return it. And the ball is down low and on the ground. And Worcester, can he punt it out of there? And no, he's going to just try to run it. And that'll get him back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 2. And so that is disastrous because on what should have been a punt play for the Indian Lake Lakers, they have a bad snap in these inclement conditions. And so perfect field position for Anna at the 30-yard line.
Great field position for the Anna Rockets, and they've had great field position mostly all night long, just to start early in this game. And here we are now halfway through the second quarter, and this Indian Lakers defense is pinned back way deep, and they're going to have to muster something in here and hold this Anna Rockets offense.
And the football will belong to the Rockets with great field position. They do spot it at the 27-yard line. And on first down, carry on the keeper, and he gets tripped up by the turf. There was also good defense right there for the Lakers.
Yeah, it looks like he fell short about a yard, so it looks like he lost a yard on that one. So, excellent pursuit there. Indian Lake starting to spy somebody there, but they're also bringing a lot of in pressure right now again too. So,
Ethan Snap was right there to cover him up when he fell to the turf for a loss of 1. Second down and 11 for Carey, who lines up in a pistol set this time. And he will give it away to Brandon Axe. Axe tries to sweep the far side. Lakers string it out. Lakers' run defense has been pretty good all year and even tonight. It's just been the quarterback keeper. No one else has been effective. No other play has been effective other than quarterback draw.
Yeah, just that quarterback draw or an occasional draw play up the middle from one of the running backs is really what's been effective all night long. So it'll be a nice stop here. It'll be a good win for Indian Lake Lakers. I think you're in 4-down territory, this close to the end zone. So as long as Anna picks up half here, Indian Lake's gonna have to stop them again on a 4th down.
So 3rd down and long here for the Rockets, who lead at 7-0. Clock running at 5:16 to play in the first half. That's Richards in motion behind the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be the quarterback who gets stuck in the backfield. The Lakers are there, and that's Kyle Folder with the tackle, linebacker, 5'10", 215-pound senior who gets into the backfield to bring him down for the loss. 4th down coming for the Rockets. It's clearly go for it time.
Yeah, they're definitely going to go for it here, but it'll be interesting to see. They need a big chunk play to pick it up here, and the Indian Lake defense is really honing in on the quarterback right now and really stepping up these last couple drives.
It's going to be a trick play here. This is Ambos, the receiver, throwing wide open man downfield, and it's going to be hauled in at the 10-yard line. And that was a catch by Ben Kovacs. He's a senior, and he got open on the end-around option play.
What do they call that? They call it a Philly special, maybe? After the Eagles there. But I thought it hit the ground. I thought he caught it, but as he was coming to the ground, I thought it bounced off the turf myself. But unfortunately not. So great play by Anna and way to keep the drive alive.
So it takes a trick play to do it. 1st down and goal for the Rockets as they approach the north side end zone. Quarterback keeper, Carey straight ahead running. Quarterback draw on the option read. He's all the way to the goal line, and they'll score him a touchdown. Colton Carey, his 2nd carry for a score tonight, and it's 13-0 Anna.
Yeah, that 4th down conversion play right there just put the Indian Lake Lakers defense right on their heels. Wasn't expecting it. And what's interesting out there is I think Carey actually lost his shoe.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I think he's out there, trying to put one on right now.
One shoe on and one shoe off.
Yeah.
There's a nursery rhyme about that. He lost it in the mud.
I could be wrong, but I think that is. I don't know what number that is. Maybe that's number 10, not number 7. But that time you get the mud on him, it gets a little hard to read right about now. So
Zach Ambos does the kicking as well. He had that big pass.
Delay game.
And they didn't get the play off before this infraction. Will blow him back 5 yards.
Okay, so I do apologize. He didn't lose his shoe. He changed his shoe to become the kicker.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, so he's got a black cleat on right now. So that's what held him up right there. He decided he wanted to change his shoe to kick the field goal. So, changing gear halfway through it too.
They'll option for the penalty on the kickoff. Odd angle at which they're kicking from the hash mark here. And Ambos On a low snap, Carey puts it down, but the kick never got past the line of scrimmage, goes into the scrum, so it never got airborne. So we'll step aside. 4:12 to play before halftime. 13-0 Anna. You're watching high school football on peakofohio.com.
For the eye-catching graphics you need to help promote your business, count on W Productions Signs and Graphics, the name you can trust. Serving Urbana and the surrounding areas, our team of dedicated, creative, and talented professionals provide over 28 years of experience on every job. We specialize in lit and unlit signs, team uniforms, company tees, vehicle wraps, and more. Let us help you get your message out. Sign it right with W Productions. Contact us today to learn more about what we can do for you.
Hello.
We are back here in Indian Lake High School. Dave Bazusko, Rick Zedeker, glad to have you with us wherever you may be watching us tonight at peakofohio.com, whether that's here at Indian Lake or in Anna, Ohio, or Annapolis, Maryland, huh?
Yeah.
Wherever you're watching the ball game tonight. Glad you're with us.
It's a exciting new feature we're doing tonight, and actually been doing it all season long, but really it's been simulcast with what we're doing on a radio station. So tonight's is a very few nights that we're actually going to broadcast this game live without the radio station. So
yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah, it's turned out to be a good one.
It's a little different. I don't have to be as descriptive with the play-by-play.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, I'm kind of glad I don't have to be with the field as messy as it is and the numbers getting more and more difficult to read as the night goes on.
And he put that up there.
This is going to have to be run back by the Lakers. And here comes Luke Jackson, and he's in trouble, and he never gets past the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think he was expecting that ball to go that deep, obviously. But, it's kind of like pass and least resistance here, you know what I mean? So the field is so muddy right now in that section. He's just slipping and sliding. There's just no traction to get out of there right now.
So let's see what we've got here with Indian Lake. They got a long field to go, and yards have been hard to come by all night. They have just 18 yards of total offense. I guess you could say 16 because of the loss they took on that punt play. And what you have here is a 13-0 deficit and only 4 minutes to play before halftime. Elijah Slagle, tough sledding up the middle. In fact, he gets stood up after a gain of 1 and driven backward.
Yeah, just not much momentum out of the Indian Lake Lakers offense. It's just, I don't know what they can dial up. They need a couple big breakaway plays to really get back into this game, because this is one of those games, Dave, and we talked about it now with all this weather. You can't start airing it out. I mean, this field's not going to get any drier, and so they need some nice big chunk yard plays to get back in this game. If not, they're going to punt this ball away, and Anna's going to have great field position here to start, potentially get the ball back to score again before half.
Need guys like Caleb Bin, Dalton Longwell, Kyle Falder, Ethan Snap, and Logan Evans to open up some holes down there. That's the offensive line. Yep. There's a pass that's incomplete. They were looking for Mefford on that far side. And, again, it's just tough to hold on to the football if you're a guy like Worcester trying to spin it to one of your receivers. It's hard to catch. It's hard to hold on to. Elijah Slagle with the fumble that led to one of the Anna touchdowns. And now you have 3rd down and long for Indian Lake. Last week they struggled against Winford, and it was, they scored their lone points on a safety.
Yeah.
And never found the end zone last week. In a game that their defense kept them in it the whole time.
Yeah, they were in that game, and really on that trick play is really what actually caused them to actually go down. Again, another fake punt.
3rd down and 9. Worcester almost runs into Slagle. Now sets up, throws forward the middle, looking for Mefford. Mefford can't haul it in. There was step-for-step coverage on him over the middle. Good pursuit by Ben Kovacs of the Anna Rockets. And you'll have a 4th down play as Worcester goes 1 for 6 now passing, and the Lakers 0 for. Third downs tonight.
You sit there and look at it, and you got really Medford. That was probably one of his better throws he's had all night long.
Was.
He slung that one pretty good out there, and just great coverage, and just wasn't able to bring it in. I think on a non-stormy night, Medford catches that ball, and we're going 1st down.
Oh, but like Snoopy, it is a dark and stormy night. You're going to have great field position again for the Rockets before halftime. Worcester tries to get that punt out of there this time and will. It will take a good bounce for the Lakers across midfield, too. Look at that. So it whistled dead, and with 3:04 to play before halftime, we'll step aside. 13-0 Rockets. You're watching high school football on peakofohio.com.
The Indian Lake store has fun and unique items for everyone. There's a great selection of wearables from t-shirts to hoodies and even ball caps. You'll be amazed at all the lake memorabilia from signs to one-of-a-kind copper birdhouses. It's the store that's fun to shop in. The Indian Lake store on Route 235 in Lakeview. Check them out on Google and Facebook too.
We are back here on peakofohio.com at Indian Lake High School. Anna's got the 13-0 lead and a shot to score again before halftime. 3:04 to play until the intermission. Good field position to start this drive. Colton Carey, the quarterback, straight ahead running again. And across midfield, he's loose into the secondary all the way to the 39-yard line of Indian Lake.
How did he do that? I mean, he had two Lakers in the backfield waiting for him to hand that ball off. Indian Lake made the wrong read, and boom, there he goes, breaking it down for an extra exclusive long run there. And that's really the play that's broke the Lakers back all night long.
How about 20 carries for 108 yards in the first half by the quarterback, and they've all been up the middle, huh?
Yeah.
And there's, again, the hard count that draws a Laker offside.
Yeah, same Laker every time. They need to watch the ball. And I know Coach Coburn down there right now, he is really upset about that. He preaches and preaches and preaches discipline, and to have him off sides, maybe that's a new thing, Dave, because we watched that game when we did that Graham and Eaton game last week. Eaton, jumped off sides continuously after Graham started those hard counts.
1st and 5, and there was another hard count right there. That time they didn't draw him off. But it's like they've been doing that consistently all night. They're not snapping it quickly all the time like that, and they turn and look at the line of scrimmage. This is going to be Richards on the carry up the middle. And he's got yardage down to about the 31.
Yeah, it's going to be about second and short. So clock's still running. I'm surprised here. Maybe Eaton's not too – I'm sorry, stuck on last week's game. Maybe Anna's not too concerned scoring again because they got 3 timeouts and they're letting
they got
the clock
plenty
move.
of time.
Yeah,
they got plenty of time. Clock under 2 minutes to go here before halftime. Carey turns and hands the ball off again. This time it's going to be Schmidt, and Schmidt's carrying the pile with him all the way down to the 24-yard line. Impressive run for Hunter Schmidt.
Yeah, excellent run out there, and just carrying the pile with them, gang tag them. This Indian Lake Lakers defense has really been on the field the whole entire game. Offense is quick 3 and outs. I don't think they even got a first down. Maybe one first down coming by way of a penalty maybe, but just not much momentum for the Lakers offense at all.
How about this? 32 plays from scrimmage tonight for Anna, and the Lakers just have 16. So that tells you something as well. This time, it'll be Carey again on the carry down to the 22. And there's a timeout on the field. We'll take it, too. You're watching high school football at peakofohio.com.
County, it's Fat Boys Pizza and Ice Cream, and it's football time. We would like to extend our best well wishes for all of our local teams to have a successful and blessed season. And we also want to remind all of our loyal customers that our new hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 12 to 10, and Sunday, 12 to 9, and that is for pickup, delivery, and carry-out only. 592-FATS.
Foresight Insurance and Financial Services is a locally owned and operated financial services provider. Specializing in assisting with pension options, 401k rollovers, and estate planning, they also offer business planning, charitable gifting strategies, as well as life and health insurance. Call and make an appointment to secure your financial future and protect your wealth. 937-595-5002. Foresight Insurance and Financial Services, in the business of planning life.
When you shop Francis Furniture, it's
1:16 to go before the intermission. Anna's got the football. They already have a 13-0 lead. They're looking for more as they approach the Laker red zone. Second down out of the timeout. Colton Carey going to hand this football off. This is Brandon Axe, and Axe with an axe to grind as he runs, making his cut over the middle inside the 20 to about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, Axe was coming right up the middle there, and he shoved one of his big offensive linemen right out of the way because he was not moving, and so ran right into the backside of him, and he said, hey, let's go.
And he got 9 yards on that play. So you have first down and 10 And this time it's going to be Colton Carey on the carry inside the 10 down to the 5. Clock at 50 seconds. Still plenty of time as they continue to drive toward the end zone, looking to build on a 13-0 lead. Lakers need to bend again and not break.
Yeah, it's just tough sledding when they're getting down this close, and that quarterback draws just hurt them all night long. I expect to see it again here.
This time,
fumble,
they do
fumble.
have the turnover to the Lakers. Can they cover it up? Didn't look like it.
Called a timeout, and looks like it was recovered by Anna.
Yep, sure was.
But they did call timeout, so
the clock stops with 27 seconds to play before halftime. Are we taking a timeout too? We will on peakofohio.com.
Our mission to deliver quality products, beautiful designs, and top-notch customer service. When you shop Francis Furniture, it's our mission to deliver quality products, beautiful designs, and top-notch customer service. We've built relationship with America's top furniture and mattress brands to give you the very best value on everything you need for your home. Shop our stores in Bell Fountain or Salina before you buy anywhere else. Quality, style, and the brand you'll love, Francis Furniture for fast delivery, service after the sale, and easy financing options.
The Indian Lake store has fun and unique items for everyone. There's a great selection of wearables from t-shirts to hoodies and even ball caps. You'll be amazed at all the lake memorabilia from signs to one-of-a-kind copper birdhouses. It's the store that's fun to shop in, the Indian Lake store on Route 235 in Lakeview. Check them out on Google and Facebook too.
27 seconds to play before halftime. Big third down coming here for the Anna Rockets. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. It's 3rd and 2 from the 5-yard line. Lakers trying to get off the field here before halftime. Colton Carey this time gets buried in the backfield at the 12-yard line as the Lakers snuff that one out. Good play by the front four of the Laker defense. And you have 4th down, and they're going to let it go and probably try to kick the field goal from here.
yeah, I would think so. Maybe call timeout here at the last second. They called timeout, 9 seconds left.
And so the Rockets take a timeout. We will keep it here with 9 ticks remaining. And so you got to stay in this football game, and if you're Coach Coburn's defense, they do.
Yeah, so they got to stop them here. It'd be interesting to see if they're coming. I'm guessing they're not trying a field goal. They tried the extra point there.
That's true. You wonder.
It kicked it right into the center's backside. So I'm assuming that they're not going to try to kick it again. But I wouldn't be surprised here. But my guess is they're going to go for it. You're up 13-0. You're driving the ball. But the difference is Indian Lake Lakers do get a chance to get the ball coming out of the second half here. But I think another exciting news out there right now. We got the Riverside game, scoreless tonight. So that big tournament game going on there. And you and myself, I'm excited.
We'll be down in Mechanicsburg tomorrow to check out the Indians as they take on Paint Valley. That game on the Bull, 106.9 The Bull, and you can listen to the stream at peakofohio.com as well. Here we go back out of the timeout to the field, and you've got the Anna Rockets coming out there, and it's going to be not the kicking unit. It will be Colton Carey out there.
He didn't switch his shoes, so that's how you knew. That's how I knew we were going to go for it.
4th down, and they could get a first down in theory at the 3, but there's only 9 seconds. This is going to be Ambos again. He's throwing to the end zone, and the Lakers stuff it out. I think it's picked off.
No, it's touchdown.
Is it?
It's a touchdown.
It is. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
How did they do it?
It's receiver gets offensive player gets possession of the ball, so both of them caught at the same time. Then all of a sudden they come down with it, and Lakers, oh, my goodness, give up that heartbreaking touchdown right at the end of the first half.
So Ambos is actually the receiver on that one, and it is Ambos who comes away with the touchdown, and it's 19-0. And the Lakers had that snuffed out.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play, but again, so our fans out there watching and listening, so the possession, so both of them catch at the same time, generally they're going to get possession to the offensive player, and I believe that's what happened right there.
And this time they're going to go for 2 with the 19-0 lead. And the field as treacherous as it is, especially between the hashes.
Well, you had the Anna Rockets delay game, but you had the Anna Rockets living down there on that side of the field the whole entire second half. So, one's to know it's going to be a muddy mess when they haven't left it all game long.
So a 12-yard TD catch for Zach Ambos makes it 19-0.
Looks like they're going to try to kick it now.
They will try to kick it. Is Ambos changing his shoes?
He changed it earlier.
Okay.
They pulled him off to go for it. But I would think now with all the subs, there's a lot of blockers on. You can tell.
A lot of white shirts.
A lot of white shirts out there right now. So I expect him to be obviously up to go for it right here. So for the PAT.
He'll try to kick it from 25 yards out. Play clock at 2. They almost had another delay game. This one's going to be a low line drive, but it will sail over the goalpost and will make it 20-0.
Excellent kick there. Low line driver made it over the offensive line, but this.
We're going to take a timeout with 3 seconds to play before halftime. You're watching high school football on peakofohio.com.
If you're a small business owner, you know it can be tricky navigating your finances with a large bank chain. That's why at Liberty National Bank, you'll enjoy a relationship-based experience with a team that's part of your community. From accounts and convenience services to small business loans, we've got you covered. Enjoy small business banking services with a personal touch. Visit us at myliberty.bank to learn more.
Bus, not boss.
It's bus, not boss. And Zach Ambus with a 12-yard touchdown reception. And you have that reception coming from Brandon Axe, who threw that pass. 20-0, Anna the lead. By the way, down in New Madison, Riverside scores first. They've got an 8-0 lead over the Patriots in that playoff game. Your kickoff will be covered up by the Lakers, who will have one snap with 1 second left in the half.
Tell you what, Riverside's got a great football team. That's a great game tonight. They got a great running attack out there.
Yeah, there's Cale Long.
Yeah, with Cale Long, and he's going to have he keeps it up. He'll be close to 2,000 yards before the season's over. Because at the other night when we called that game Friday night, he was at about 1,800 yards.
Do you know he's leading the state in rushing?
Yes, yeah.
And he's like 4th in the nation.
Yeah,
it's incredible the year that Cale Long is having, and hopefully it doesn't end tonight. And we get a chance to get him against Marion Local, who's winning big tonight, by the way, 28-0, as expected in their playoff
We
game.
talked to him, and he's thinking about trying to do a West Point.
Is he really?
Yep.
God bless him. Elijah Schlegel on the draw play, and he makes a couple men miss on his big run for Schlegel on the last play of the half. He got about 13 out to the 39-yard line, and that's the way the first half comes to an end. Anna, dominating fashion, has a 20-0 lead over the Indian Lake Lakers as we head to the break. And, Rick, first half thoughts and comments from you.
The Indian Lake Lakers defense are who we thought they are. They have done what we thought they would done all season long. But this Anna Rockets team, when they're playing down their own territory the whole entire, pretty much first half, it's just hard to keep them from scoring, put them points on the board. The offense just really, this can't do anything, right now. They, had that burst of run there, and they're going to need to have more of those runs as we come out here in the start of the third quarter if they want to jump back into this game. But being down 20-0 at home, in this type of weather environment, it's going to be tough calling to come back because nothing is working for the Indian Lake Lakers offense.
Just 32 yards of total offense here for the Lakers in half number one, compared to 185 yards of total offense for the Anna Rockets, as they have been able to control really the line of scrimmage, I'd say. And yet they're spreading the field open, and it's been smooth sailing for Colton Carey over the middle on those quarterback draws.
Yep. So I believe, it'll be a good showing out now, but, we'll take a break here and step aside. It looks like we're going to cover the Indian Lake band. So.
Let's watch the band here at halftime with the Lakers trailing the Anna Rockets by the count of 20-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now present the pride of Indian Lake, the Indian Lake High School Marching Band. The Marching Lakers are under the direction of Mr. Jason Falling, Assistant Director Mrs. Marissa Sweeney, and Auxiliary Advisor Sarah Woodcock. The band is being led onto the field by Band President Brian Downey. Tonight, the Marching Lakers will present our special social distance show, The Musical Fallout Boy. Formed in 2001 in Chicago, the group's current lineup consists of Patrick Stump, Joe Truman, Pete Wynton, and Andy Hurley. We open with a song the band wrote for the 2014 Disney film, Big Hero 6. Here's Immortal. selection was the lead single from the band's album, American Beauty, American Psycho. The song is known for its gladiator-style music video produced to promote the single. Here is Fall Out Boy's 2015 hit, Centuries. Selection is Fall Out Boy's lead single from their album, Save Rock and Roll. It is the first track released by the band after taking a 3-year hiatus. We feature senior trumpet soloist Tyler Foley in the 2013 hit. Here's My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Let's hear it one more time for the Pride of Indian Lake High School Marching Band.
Back in the press box at Indian Lake High School, where it is halftime of this Week 9 regular season matchup between Indian Lake and Anna. It's been all Anna so far here in the first half as the Rockets have come in with the 20-0 lead and are ruining what is the retirement game from longtime head football coach Dave Coburn. It's come out this week that it is going to be official. Coach Coburn going to be retiring from football after this ball game tonight. This will be it, the last regular season game. And, you just think about 24 years worth of impact that he has made over the years here at Indian Lake High School. And Rick, you know how that is. You've got mentors who have been important in your life, and you just think when you're a football coach, it's not just these Friday nights. It's weeks and weeks of practice through the course of the season, the off-season conditioning, and just the time that you're around young guys and have a chance to shape and mold them. And for many, that football coach is a father figure to them.
Yeah, and that just tells you how great of a guy Dave, Coach Coburn really is. We talked to him there before the start of the game, and, he was really like, man, I've really been trying to keep this hush-hush all season long because, not only is his son a senior and he didn't want the story to be about him, and he's got a lot of senior players on his football team, and he really wants this to be about them.
Right.
It's not really about him. Unfortunately, news leaks out every now and then.
Dave, it's about you.
Yeah, it is about him. It is about the season, about the time he's put together. But that just tells you what kind of character and what kind of leadership the Indian Lake Lakers have had for over 24 years on the sideline here. 31 years really into coaching field, leading them 24 years for the high school team. And he's more worried, again, about his players, not so much about him. But unfortunately, Dave, we're going to do a shout-out for you.
We are.
It is about you. Between you and myself, I feel blessed to have been up here at Indian Lake so many times this year calling this football team. It's kind of been a second home for us, throughout 98 on the Peak of Ohio and the WPKO's website and the radio station. So, again, I almost call it an honor to be sitting out here calling his last home game.
And, he's not going away. He's
not going away.
going to still stay on with, principal at the high school and doing the things he does, through the course of the regular job of being the administrator and whatnot. So
just retiring from
football. Exactly. That's right. And yet you wish you could send him out with a win, and not looking good right now. The Rockets have the 20-0 lead as they have dominated this football game. Early in the first quarter, after the Rockets had a long sustained drive that the Lakers did stop, 2 plays, and then an Elijah Slagle fumble. That set up a short 37-yard field. It was a touchdown for Colton Carey, the quarterback, keeper, 17 yards around the left end. It was 7-0 at the 5:08 mark of the first quarter. It would take him another quarter to score as there was just a lot of nothing going on, quite frankly, in the quagmire that has become the field out there in the rainstorm. Colton Carey, another keeper. This was a 10-yard touchdown run, and this one came another short field. Indian Lake was set up to punt. Caleb Worster had a bad snap. It was a short 28-yard field because he couldn't get off the punt. So 2 short fields now. Anna scores 2 touchdowns. It's 13-0 as the PAT was no good. And then they scored right before halftime on a trick play. Wide receiver Brandon Axe taking an end around and then throwing the ball to Zach Ambus in the end zone, a 12-yard touchdown pass with just 3 seconds left before the intermission. That's a big difference because you got a 3-score game now you're looking up at on the scoreboard as opposed to a 2-score game in lousy weather conditions. So you're playing not just the Rockets.
Yeah.
You're playing the conditions too the second half.
Yeah, and it's just going to be tough sledding. They're going to have to try to air the ball out, which hasn't been very successful for the Indian Lake Lakers. And as we were talking about earlier, the rain, it stopped now, but man, during halftime, it just gave us a nice little shower to come back down and make this field a little bit wetter here to start this third quarter. Hey, but Indian Lake gets the ball coming out of here in the third quarter. Going to need to be a drive. They're going to need to put something together here because if they come out flat, boy, oh boy, I believe Anna is going to put the ball right down back in their throat, and it's going to be probably game over, and we're just going to be singing lullabies the rest of the night.
And over at the Tri-Village game, the Riverside Pirates have an 8-0 lead in their ball game. Their playoff game at Tri-Village, they have recovered 3 fumbles in that game. The Pirates have defensively so far. So it's 8-0. It is in the third quarter, and it is absolutely pouring outside in New Madison, according to the weather reports and according to Chad Wilkinson, who's keeping us posted on that one. And so the idea being that the Pirates have a shot to advance. They would play Marion Local next week. Marion Local's already up 35-0 in the second half on New Miami, so they are on their way in their playoff game. Another game for folks watching from Mac Country, 7-7 St. Henry and New Bremen, and they are playing in the third quarter. We will have playoff football tomorrow night on the radio on the Bull, 106.9 the Bull, and on 1390 in Bellefontaine. We've got the Mechanicsburg Indians and the Paint Valley Bearcats. Rick, you and I will be there in Mechanicsburg for that one tomorrow night, 7 o'clock kickoff for that one. It is going to be Indian Lake to get the football here in the second half. And, Rick, not a lot of offense, as we've already alluded, just 32 yards of total offense for the Lakers in the first half. Elijah Slagle has 8 carries for 28 yards to lead them. No one else doing much of anything. Maybe a special teams play to get a spark? They need something.
Yeah, they need something to get a spark here going. But, I mean, it's kind of trickery here. You know, the Anna Rockets have been known to do 2 different things here. Put the ball deep, but done a squib kick. So, I'm interested to see. And as we're talking about it here, it is a nice light drizzle. Came back out now, so I'm looking up through the lights, and it is happening. So a little bit of raindrops coming down again. So going to be a big ball game here. It's going to be a mud fest on this field to start out this third quarter.
Zach Ambus will kick off for the Rockets. He puts his right foot into the ball, sends it end over end. It'll be taken. That looks like that is going to be Caden Nickel. And Nickel coming back toward the near side. Here's our break on the play on the special teams. Nickel across midfield inside the 40 and gets tripped up, and a touchdown saving tackle for the Anna Rockets. And that was Zach Ambus.
Yeah, good luck.
Nope, Trey Heitkamp.
Yeah, that was an excellent return, Dave. You called it right there. Need something big on special teams. But, hey, they've had this starting position before earlier in the game. They came out empty. Let's see if they can move the ball, build this momentum, down by 3 scores.
We have a correction to make on the scoreboard. It's Riverside and Tri-Village second quarter score, 8-0. Second quarter score. Man open downfield as Worcester is looking for Chase Coburn on an out pattern, or fly, I should say, and overshot him.
Yeah, excellent go route there for Coburn there, but you can tell they haven't been throwing the ball out there tonight, so the touch and go pass game's a little bit off, but those are the plays they're going to have to make if they want to get back in this game, because they need to put some points up. They can't keep taking the clock down and running out of time.
No, the Lakers do need to score and capitalize off this good field position. Second down and 10. It's going to be Slagle, 2 hands on the ball as he goes into the line. And he gets ahead to the 35-yard line, a modest 2-yard gain. Third down and 8. And the Lakers have been facing third and long all night, and they're 0 for the night on third down.
Yeah, 0 for, man, big 0. And, we're in 2-down territory here, so, they're going to look to get half of it. But, man, I think that was a great play call going through the air. The ball was, dried, coming right out of the huddle. But right now I think they're going to try to go to Slagle again. And if I'm Indian Lake, I'm pitching the ball to Slagle. Let's see if he can get to the outside a little bit, because the middle's not working.
Worcester's rolling to his left. He's pumping. He's looking. He's going to toss it, looking at back. Shoulder throw and incomplete. As he had a receiver that was double covered and not really looking for the football at about the 20-yard line. And so this discombobulation continues on offense for Indian Lake.
Yeah, he had a receiver, but he had, I shouldn't say that. I don't think he had a receiver. He had a player out there, but there's no way in Carnation he was catching that ball. So this is an ill-advised throw there. I'd much rather see him tuck and run. He had so much green grass in front of him. I believe he could have picked up at least a good 4 yards, 5 yards, and then be going fourth and short instead of fourth and long.
They do toss in a dry football for Worcester here on fourth down.
Yeah, they got to air it out. Their run game will not pick up 8 yards.
Hurley goes in motion to the far side. Worcester's in trouble. He's going to tuck it. He's going to throw it at the last minute and overshoot. A man on a crossing pattern, and that'll be an incompletion and a turnover on down. So the Lakers can't do anything with the good field position. We'll turn it over back to Anna with 11 minutes to play here in the third quarter, and the Rockets leading 20-0.
Yeah, that's just a backbreaker right there for your offense. excellent starting field position and not able to capitalize on that or nothing. Great stop by the Anna Rockets defense, but man, that's got to hurt if you're the Indian Lake Lakers offense coming off the board right now, or coming off the field empty-handed after that great starting field position.
So here come the very dirty Anna Rockets. Try making out these numbers. Colton Carey is the quarterback. We know that. He's number 7. This is going to be a handoff coming to the near side. And the man is going to be Axe. Not Axe. That's going to be Schmidt. And Hunter Schmidt, the ball carrier.
Yeah.
Out to the 39-yard line.
Second leading rusher on the team is Schmidt. 325 yards on the season. Averages about 4 yards a carry. Got 2 TDs. What's unique about Schmidt is he's not put the ball on the ground all season long. 0 fumbles.
And he's the second leading rusher tonight as well. 6 carries, 26 yards. Second down and 4 for the Rockets. Out of that pistol set, Carey again. Read option play coming. This time it's the handoff up the middle. First down yardage for Schmidt. Out to the 47 and a carry of 8.
Yeah, they're saying moving them. And I just think, if I'm Indian Lake, I guess I'm not sure where they're not adjusting at because, honestly, you know, Dave, we're talking here, they're not doing anything fancy with this run. I mean, it's just a simple draw play or a read option play up the middle every time. And it's just not doing anything else for this Indian Lake Lakers defense. And I find that, I guess, odd that the adjustment hasn't been made yet.
This time the read option will go up the middle again. And it's going to be Schmidt again. And he crosses midfield this time into Laker territory to the 44-yard line, a 9-yard gain.
Yep. Nice 9-yard pickup, but he's just making the right read back here at the quarterback. He has both of them defensive backs collapsing, and man, they're just overplaying it. So while they're trying to go to the outside, I almost wish I had a teleprompter. We could kind of circle those players like they do in the big leagues, but they're just really overshooting.
Add another expense for Lou.
Yeah, there you go. They're just overshooting and just going right up the middle.
Second down and 1. You want some more toys, Rick?
Yeah.
Read option again, and this time another handoff up the middle. It'll be enough for the first down as Schmidt takes the football into the pile and gets 2 to move the chains again. Now 9 carries and 45 yards for Hunter Schmidt.
Yeah, again, nothing fancy for the Rockets. They're just doing what's working, and they don't really have to overexcel right now, too. Now I think it's to where the Anna Rockets can start working on some of their run plays and some of their offense because they completely have control of this football game right now.
And with the 20-0 advantage, under 9 minutes to play in the game's third quarter, the Rockets 2-6 on the season. Maybe one of the best 2-6 teams around, huh?
Yeah.
This time you're going to get the handoff going to number 32. That's Justin Richards, and on the end around, he takes it all the way around the far sideline. Touchdown-saving tackle made inside the 10, and you have an opportunity here for a first down and goal play coming for the Rockets. A big run for Richards.
Yeah, excellent run down there by Richards. And you're talking about that right. So 2-6 team right now. But you had talked about the MAC when they play in one of the best college football divisions around. And there's a lot of great teams coming out of there and great competition. Again, we're talking about them 2-6, but state champion winners last year.
I know.
So I mean, you know. That's just amazing right there. I don't care if you're 2-6 or not. You hung a state banner last year.
It was their first.
Yep.
What does the MAC have? About 30 of them?
Yeah.
I mean that without exaggeration.
Yep.
Spinning into the line. Looked like Schmidt again. And that was Schmidt down to the 2. Nope, Brandon Axe. I'm sorry. Axe got that carry.
Yeah, you got Coldwater over in that neck of the woods, and if stars align, you might see a little Bird Coldwater action if depending on how deep both teams go in the playoffs.
Well, you might see a little Riverside Marion local action next week. Second down and goal for the Anna Rockets. Anna almost beat West Jeff last week to stay alive in Division 6. So they're hoping to finish their season strong. As Coach Marino said, it was important to keep building what they have been and what they have going. This will be Richards on the end around, and Richards toward the goal line. He's going to be shy by about a yard, and you'll have third down and goal.
Yeah, again, nothing fancy. It's been run this whole entire time that Anna's had the ball, and they've definitely, drive started them about their own, 35-yard line, and for them to come out right now is just impressive.
Well, and Carey only has one completion on the night. They got more completions from their wide receivers who've thrown passes than the quarterback tonight. 3rd down and goal, and this time Carey, read option. He will have kept it, and he wishes he didn't as he gets buried back at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, well, you got the ball, obviously Brown, blending in now with the Brown jerseys. So, yeah, it's a little bit difficult to read actually who took the ball on that one.
Well, that was good coverage by the Lakers. They chose wisely as they covered the quarterback, and this time 4th and goal. And Ambus, did he change his shoe? He did not.
No, I don't think so.
Yep, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going for it.
This drive
it is so muddy down there right
isn't
now.
It?
Yeah.
Midway through the 3rd quarter, Carey going to hand it off that time, but no go, and the Lakers bend again and do not break. So the defense keeps them in the game again with the goal line stand. We'll step aside, 20-0. Anna the lead. Lakers ball coming up on peakofohio.com.
Whether it's your first time buying a house or you've outgrown your current one, Liberty National Bank can help make purchasing a new home easy and affordable. We offer an array of lending options, and our experienced professionals can help you find the right program to meet your needs. We encourage you to fill out a mortgage application online at myliberty.bank. Discover why you can expect the best from Liberty National Bank.
We're back here at Indian Lake High School, and out of the timeout and the change of possession, Elijah Slagle with the carry for Indian Lake, and he's got an 11-yard run around the left end.
Yeah, an excellent run there. Now you get to see Indian Lake run their hurry-up offense a little bit and see what they can get coming.
The Lakers looking to get something going on offense, looking to get Slagle into a move, but look out.
Yeah, that's a fumble, Dave,
as the Rockets have it.
Oh, my goodness.
So Elijah Slagle with his 2nd fumble of the ball game, and that's the 2nd time he's lost one as well. You have the football going back the way of the Rockets.
Whoo! You had some positive things going on. I tell you what, Dave, this is the Indian Lake Lakers offense that you've seen all year long. They spit and sputter, and when they're on, but when they're off, they're off.
And they've been off all night.
Yeah, tonight they're just off.
6:07 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Anna's got the 20-0 lead. They've got the ball back in the red zone. 2 of their 3 scores tonight have come on short fields, one off a Slagle fumble, one off the bad snap on a punt, and now off another Slagle fumble. It's 1st down from the 17-yard line, and it looked like Brandon Axe, the ball carrier. He slips at the line of scrimmage and goes down for no gain, and 2nd down is coming.
Yeah, it's definitely getting muddy down in there on that side of the field, and you got to think that's exactly where Anna spent the 2nd quarter, and they're spending the 3rd quarter in the exact same spot, and they're just putting holes in the field. I mean, when we start panning back the other way, the whole right side of the field, it's muddy, but it looks like in astronomical shape compared to what we're seeing down here, because this is where the ball's been all game.
It poured out here.
Yeah.
About an hour and a half before the game. We were delayed a half an hour by the thunderstorm that came through. Hasn't rained really since the start of the game, but, man, the field is a mess, and this is an incomplete pass for the quarterback, Carey, as he rolled left and just threw it away. Pressure applied by the Lakers. 3rd down and long coming. Riverside's got another touchdown. It's 14-0 as Plattfoot throws a touchdown pass. So Riverside up 14-0 over Tri-Village.
Plattfoot's a freshman, and Plattfoot's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he is really good. He has a bright future, excellent football player to play down there, and he's got great things to come coming out of the Riverside Pirate team.
3rd down and 11 for the Rockets. This is going to be a handoff up the middle, and this is Brandon Axe. He goes into the pile for 3, maybe 4, down to the 13-yard line. And you have 4th down coming for the Rockets, and I'm sure they'll go for it again. The Lakers have stopped them at least twice down here already tonight, and now for a third opportunity.
So they've stopped them twice on this end of the field, stopped them, I believe, once on the other end of the field. So they've came up big on fourth downs, but, man, it has no problem going for it because the Lakers' offense isn't doing anything.
Right. There's that play where they try to draw him offside again. That didn't work that time.
That linebacker was moving.
Man in motion to the near side, and here is Carey rolling to his left. The southpaw will flip it to the near sideline. That is caught but shy of the line to gain by Kovacs. He's shy by about a yard, and he'll turn it around. It'll be Laker football as they stop him a yard shy. We will step aside for a timeout. 4:28 to play third quarter. 20-zip. Anna, you're watching high school football on peakofohio.com.
Whether it's your first time buying a house or you've outgrown your current one, Liberty National Bank can help make purchasing a new home easy and affordable. We offer an array of lending options, and our experienced professionals can help you find the right program to meet your needs. We encourage you to fill out a mortgage application online at myliberty.bank. Discover why you can expect the best from Liberty National Bank.
We're back here at Indian Lake High School, 20-0 Anna. First play out of the exchange of possession, and a tough sledding for Elijah Slagle as he gets the carry out over the 6-yard line back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, a yard shy of it. It'll be second down and 11.
Yeah, what I find interesting, Dave, is that he's running that ball, and he's still, I'm nervous after one fumble. He's got put 2 on the turf tonight, and he's still just carrying that ball around like a loaf of bread out there. If I'm him, I'm telling him, hey, 2 hands on that ball. We don't need another costly turnover down here because their offense has to do something. I don't even think they broke a 50-piece yet tonight, have they?
Barely.
Barely?
Look out, pressure coming as they set up the screen. This time Slagle's got it out over the 10, the 15, the 20 as Slagle puts his head down and into the tackler. Out of bounds he goes at the 25-yard line. A good gain that time. In fact, that's the biggest gain of the night for the Lakers, 20 yards.
Nice little screen pass there, and a nice little read there. So pitch and catch, way to move the chains moving because Indian Lakes has to do something. They want to put points on the board. They got to put points on the board, and let's just see if they can get it. They had a golden opportunity in their first drive of the game, first drive of the third quarter, but just have not been able to do anything with the ball since then.
Defense has turned away the Rockets on a couple red zone possessions. Elijah Slagle up the middle, and he's ahead for maybe 2 to the 28-yard line, and it'll bring up second down and 8.
Actually, I think that was Medford on the carry.
Lane Mefford with his first carry of the night.
It gets confusing down there. The only reason I can tell on some of those was because Slagle's got a neck roll, and if I don't see the neck roll in the back of there with the mud on their jerseys, tell the difference.
Coburn goes wide to the far side. Hurley comes wide to the near side for the Lakers. This is going to be play action for Worcester as he rolls to his left, eludes the tacklers, now throws on the run, throws deep downfield and out of bounds it goes, and it'll bring up a third down for the Lakers. Worcester now 2 for 11.
So a little, I guess, stat correction I heard.
Yeah.
Medford had that second fumble, not Slagle.
Oh,
so
he did.
Apologies on that one, yeah. So
again, sorry, Elijah.
Yeah, sorry for that one. So nonetheless, it was a turnover, but if we make an error, we like to try to get it right.
It's been easy to make them tonight.
Yeah, but here we are, 3rd and 8, and I think they're got, I don't know what what do you do now? 20 down, 20-0, Dave. I don't know if you're calling 2 down territory or not. Maybe if I'm picking up half, if almost 3/4, I think I'm going for it.
How about another go route downfield?
There you go.
Worcester looking this way, throws it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Overshooting his would-be receiver at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, and he had Coburn down there just kind of grab his headset because he knew that play was dialed up. That's exactly where it needed to be. And unfortunately just overshot him there, and that was a back killer right there.
4th down, and it's tough to say go for it here, even though you'd love to keep your offense on the field. It's 20-0, and there's only 2:38 to play in the third quarter, but it's 4th and 8 from your own 28-yard line.
Yeah, we'll see if
they're lined up to go for it, aren't they?
Yeah, but now you got Slagle that dropped in.
There he goes.
He gave him the signal down there on the sideline to go ahead and punt it. No.
It is a fake. Worcester looking to get rid of the ball. Tucks it, and out of bounds he goes, shy of the line to gain. He needed the 36. He's out at about the 35-yard line. He came close. He got a yard shy of the first down marker, but it will be a turnover on downs again for the Lakers.
Good play call. Again, down 20-0. I think I'm probably making that risky play there, but maybe if you're trying to get 8 on a QB sneak, you really didn't have them catch off guard. I mean, they were lined up in a great defensive position. Maybe I'd much rather see him call a play there. But nevertheless, turnover on downs, and let's see if the Indian Lake Lakers defense can bend but not break.
Tri-Village has scored, and a minute to go before halftime. It is Riverside 14, Tri-Village 6, in a game that was obviously also delayed by rain and weather, as we were tonight at the start. So Anna starts another drive on the Indian Lake side of the 50, this one at the 35. It's amazing that they only have 20 points, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Tells you how good the Indian Lake Lakers defense has played all year.
And all night. This is going to be...
Got him.
Harry getting sacked. The Lakers get in there.
I like that. That's a great play. Way to get in that backfield. I mean, they're sending some heat, sending some pressure, and nice sack back there to really put a damper on this Anna Rockets team. So about a loss of about 5 yards on that one. So excellent play.
Reed Notestein that time.
McDonald's.
Second down is Carey going to tuck it. He's going to try the near side, and he'll get to the original line of scrimmage and then gets driven back by a host of Lakers. At the 35-yard line, it'll bring up third down.
Yeah, we'll tell a lot to our listeners out there and people watching us that this Indian Lake Lakers fan base has showed up tonight, have showed up well, and weathered the storm. So I'm excited to see everybody out here for the Indian Lake Lakers team, and they have a great fan base that's been through this team all year long. So hats off to them.
They have a fan base that's been watching online
that's
a lot here at peakofohio.com. 4 or 5 of their games have been online this year.
Yeah.
Glad to bring them to you. There's no doubt about that. Third down and 10 here for the Rockets. Clock at 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Carey's looking to throw. Pocket holds up, but no one's open. So he rolls off to his right. Will throw against his body. No, he won't. He gets taken down for the loss back at the 43-yard line. The turf helped it, but there was good coverage that time too.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go with that ball, and great coverage out there for Indian Lake Lakers. Had everything covered up back there. And again, the difference is, as we talked about earlier, you just can't cut near as fast, on the wet turf. And unfortunately, slipped and fell down. And here we go. And he doubles as the punter too. So are they going for it? Let's see if he drops back and punts it or not.
Kyle Folder got credit for that sack. And so with 30 seconds to play now in the third quarter, the Rockets with a 20-0 lead. The Lakers think a punt's coming, and it does appear to be so, as Carey will boot it away. This is a pretty good punt. At the 8-yard line, it'll get picked up, and, not a lot you can do with that. Again, Lakers just trying to make anything happen right now, and they'll try to do it from their own 5 when we come back. 20-0 Anna, late third quarter. You're watching high school football at peakofohio.com.
$3 bundle. Double cheeseburger, small fry, and 6-piece McNugget, all for just $3. What? Yes, you heard it right. Double cheese, small fry, and 6-piece chicken nugget for $3. And remember, this fall the drive-thru is twice as fast at McDonald's of Indian Lake. Make the most of autumn and save some McBucks when you dine at McDonald's of Indian Lake, just off 33 in Russell's Point. I'm loving it.
We're back at Indian Lake High School. Final play of the third quarter goes up the middle to Elijah Slagle for a yard. And that's the way the third quarter comes to an end. With your score, 20-0. Anna over Indian Lake. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. You're watching high school football at peakofohio.com.
Is there a remodeling project in your future? Ohio Lumber says,
see us first.
Are you building a new home? Ohio Lumber says,
see us first.
Ohio Lumber Brick and Block. Everything for your project or your new home from the foundation on up. One-stop shopping. Priced competitively with the added value of know-how. And that's priceless. Ohio Lumber can work with your contractor to make your vision a reality. Ohio Lumber Brick and Block. State Route 117 in Huntsville.
See us first.
Looking to install a new roof for your home? Turn to Roofs by Warren for excellent asphalt shingle roofing services. Whether you want to install a new roof or repair your existing roof, we can handle the job. Our experts have over 33 years of experience in the field. If you need a new roof due to fire or storm damage, the qualifications of our licensed insurance adjuster and certified home inspector allow us to help you through insurance claims and inspections. Call today for more information.
For the eye-catching graphics you need to help promote your business, count on W Productions Signs and Graphics, the name you can trust. Serving Urbana and the surrounding areas, our team of dedicated, creative, and talented professionals provide over 28 years of experience on every job. We specialize in lit and unlit signs, team uniforms, company tees, vehicle wraps, and more. Let us help you get your message out. Sign it right with W Productions. Contact us today to learn more about what we can do for you.
Hello,
12 minutes on the clock here at Indian Lake. First play of the fourth quarter. Caleb Worster rolling out of the end zone, going to tuck it and run. He'll get outside the 10-yard line. He'll get about half the yards they needed on what was second down, and it'll bring up third down and about 4, maybe 3 for Indian Lake, down 20-0.
Yeah, that was a aggressive play call there. Him running back in that end zone and sweeping around there. You know, I'm sitting in the back of my mind, man, don't slip and fall, don't slip and fall. And he got out of there. Let's see if they can make something happen. It's third and short. Got 3 to go, and they need to get out here and get this ball moving.
Lakers have not converted a third down all night long. It's a quick pass over the middle and incomplete. Would have been a first down were they able to haul it in, but that was a bullet pass by Worster, and they could not connect.
Yeah, the pass, you know, that's a couple times a night where he's actually hit his receivers. They haven't helped him out a whole lot by able to hold on to that ball. Be interesting here. I think they're punting it here, but they're spread out like they're not going to. But we'll see.
It's been that way most of the night.
Yeah, here comes Schlegel in. That's just key sign.
You have to consider the field position when you go for it on fourth down, and so here's the kick by Worster. And it takes a roll out of bounds, not yet outside the 40. Another break coming, 11:44 to go, and a 20. Lakers nothing on peakofohio.com.
Ice cream, and it's football time. We would like to extend our best well wishes for all of our local teams to have a successful and blessed season. And we also want to remind all of our loyal customers that our new hours are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 12 to 10, and Sunday, 12 to 9, and that is for pickup, delivery, and carry-out only. 592-FATS.
Foresight and
Back at Indian Lake, 20-0. Anna the lead and the ball here as we are early on in the fourth quarter. Dave Bazesco, Rick Zedeker with you. We have also Lou Vito, Michael Horvath, Zach Horvath, and Derek McNutt. Glad that you are with us wherever you are watching along tonight at peakofohio.com. Anna football to start this drive at the 36-yard line, and they'll run it up the middle, and that Laker defense is stout on this play. Second down and long coming. Lakers with just 78 yards of total offense tonight, Rick, and they just haven't been able to make it go against this Anna front seven.
Yeah, it's definitely some tough sled tonight for the Indian Lake Lakers, and you know we talked about that earlier in our pregame show. Is their offense is going to really have to come out and try to do something and try to move this ball, or it could be a lopsided victory, and it appears that that it might be. It's kind of heading that way, so. Let's see. Hopefully their defense can stop them again and see if we can get Indian Lake the ball back. Excuse me.
Colton Carey, who has 2 touchdown runs tonight at quarterback, gives it up no, he kept it on the read option that time. I bit the fake. The Lakers didn't. They covered him up back at the 41-yard line, a loss of 5 on the play. And, you know, it's interesting because Carey had over 100 yards in the first half. He actually has now minus 13 yards in the second half, so the Lakers have really bottled that up.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has really came out stout here in the third quarter and fourth quarter, but their offense just can't keep them off the field long enough. It's been 3 and outs. I think they got one conversion in the second half alone, and that's just not enough to sustain anything.
So here comes Carey out of the shotgun. The southpaw quarterback retreats in the pocket, fires the football over the middle, and that is caught. Ben Kovacs makes the catch, found a seam open in the zone at the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 17, and that's a first down.
Hey, whizzed that one right there through the middle of it. Actually, he went through another one with wide receiver's hands and into the wide receiver going behind him, so they both kind of ran opposite routes. One to the receiver to the right, cut in, double deep, and he went to the one in behind him. Excellent pitch and catch, and I believe his probably only, third completion of the night?
That's his third completion of the night, and Ben Kovacs has 3 of the catches at 46 yards. One of his catches was from the receiver. This is going to be another toss play. Almost intercepted as that ball was underthrown. Carey got hit as he tried to throw that football, and was lucky that wasn't intercepted.
He kind of just, what I'd call that a basketball shot, kind of threw that ball out there, and I think you see his coach out there and said, hey, there's no more of that here. So they're looking to score again, but again, there's really no hurry. The clock's winding down. They're just taking their time, and by all means, unless some miracle on the ice type of situation happens here, it looks like Anna's going to come out with a victory.
They have a comfortable 20-0 lead here at Indian Lake. This time it's Carey on the keeper. He's ahead to the 24. On the out-of-town scoreboard, Riverside has a 14-6 lead at halftime at Tri-Village. That's the Division 7 playoff game. If Riverside can hang on in the second half, they'll play next week against Marion Local in what would be a fourth-round playoff game.
That's going to be I don't care who you are, that's a tough game.
Yeah, that's a tough draw. No doubt about it. Ask Anna. They play him every year. This is going to be the handoff on an end around, and that looked like Schmidt, and he's got first down yardage to the 13-yard line.
Just great, solid, slow running, nothing fancy, taking their time. And, I just believe this was going to happen the rest of the game. They're just going to try to run out the clock here and just walk away here with a victory. I get it. There's 9 minutes left. There's no possible way. Well, shouldn't say impossible, but highly unlikely that they'll run the clock out here. But, they just keep turning away.
That was Justin Richards on the carry. So the Rockets have the first down into Laker territory. Clock rolling at 8:45 to play in the contest. 20-0. Rockets have the lead and the football. Carey takes the snap. This is going to be an end around, and there goes Richards again on the left side. The 10-yard line, the 5-yard line, angling toward the pylon. He'll have first down yardage. It'll be first and goal at about the 3, maybe the 2.
Yeah, I saw him kick the pylon, but apparently he must have stepped out. No, I think they're calling him down at about the half-yard line.
Okay, all the way to the 1.
Yeah, so he kicked the pylon, but it's hard to tell because the opposite side of the field whether he stepped out or not. But the way the officials marked it off down there, he's got about a half a yard to go almost.
So first and goal Rockets. They're knocking on the door for the 4th time tonight. Well, more than that. They've been in the red zone 3 times in which the Lakers have turned them away. This would be an incredible goal line stand because the ball is inside the 1. Carey going to line up, though, 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He'll hand the football off up the middle, and the Lakers hold up on first down.
Actually lost about a yard.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're going to be about 2nd and 2, where they were about 1st and short.
And so they'll try again from the 2-yard line on 2nd down and goal.
Talking about, Coach Coburn and his season now and what the team's likely going to finish up with a loss tonight, but I think coming into next year, they're definitely going to have something to build on with this defense and some of the players they have there because they really did come out and play this season.
Yeah, they have. They've played hard, to say the least. This time it's Richards, and he comes from the left side to take the handoff, gets to the 1, and still shy of the goal line. And you just talk about it right there, Rick, how hard this Laker team plays defensively. They're not giving up anything, even though it's 20-0 in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, there's no quit in them. They've been this way all year long. Unfortunately, their offense just can't score any points to keep them in the game.
And quickly to the line of scrimmage goes Carey. He takes the snap from under center, tries to move the pile. Everybody trying to push it that way, but the Lakers are on the scrum, keep them out of the end zone again. Unbelievable.
You know, I'm sitting there thinking, they're going to blow the whistle on this? They're just going to let it, because the pile wasn't moving forward at all. They were just stopped there. So here we go.
4th down, bring it on.
4th down, let's go.
It's unbelievable. Like we said, there's no way they're going to get a goal line stand here. It's inside the 1, and they've stopped them the first 3 times. Will the 4th time be the charm for the Rockets? They look to the sideline for the play clock. Clock rolling under 7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. They may run it all the way down and call timeout. That's what they're going to do with the play clock down to 3, 2, 1, timeout. So timeout on the field. We'll take it 2:20 zip. Anna will be back and see if the Lakers can keep them out on peakofohio.com.
Foresight Insurance and Financial Services is a locally owned and operated financial services provider. Specializing in assisting with pension options, 401k rollovers, and estate planning, they also offer business planning, charitable gifting strategies, as well as life and health insurance. Call and make an appointment to secure your financial future and protect your wealth. 937-595-5002. Foresight Insurance and Financial Services, in the business of planning life.
When you shop Francis Furniture, it's our mission to deliver quality products, beautiful designs, and top-notch customer service. We've built relationship with America's top furniture and mattress brands to give you the very best value on everything you need for your home. Shop our stores in Bell Fountain or Salina before you buy anywhere else. Quality, style, and the brand you'll love, Francis Furniture for fast delivery, service after the sale, and easy financing options.
.6:30 to go in the ball game. 20-0, the lead for Anna. Lakers trying for the goal line stand. They've already stopped the Rockets 3 times on 4th down. Here we go from the 1-yard line. The quarterback, Colton Carey, takes it, hands it off up the middle, and that time the pile moves for the touchdown. It is Brandon Axe on the score for the Anna Rockets. And for Brandon, his 5th touchdown of the season. And the Rockets make it 26-0.
Yeah, just a backbreaker right there. I mean, obviously they were up 20-0 already. Indian Lake defense has played hard all game long. Kept them out of the end zone so many times tonight, unfortunately. That close, it's hard. It's almost near impossible to keep them out of the end zone. But unfortunately, Anna Rocket goes in, and Indian Lake's having a tough time tonight. And I like to see him put some points on the board before the game's over, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get her done tonight.
For the Rockets, Brandon Axe, he's thrown a touchdown pass right before halftime, and now a touchdown run. And another short drive, another short field for Anna after the punt. Field position has been Anna's all night long. Flags fly on the PAT as the Lakers are offsides.
More than likely decline that one. PAT will be good.
That is what's going to happen. They'll take that and force it on the kickoff, I would imagine. Well, maybe not. Maybe they'll go for 2. Who knows? One other score we could tell you about on the scoreboard, Benjamin Logan lost tonight, a regular season game to Allen East. The score there was 43-6. The PAT will be good as the penalty is declined, and with 6:26 to go in the ball game, it's 27-0. No, they're lining up to do it again.
Yeah, I don't understand. I thought they called offside on the defense.
And that they declined the penalty.
Yeah.
So they're going to kick it again for one reason or another. Snap back, hold
Call
down.
It again. Yeah, offsides again on the defense.
The kick was no good that time. The only thing I can think of is if they whistled the play dead before the kick happened.
That could have been, yeah.
And then you decline the penalty because
I guess you're correct. I guess maybe our ears didn't pick up that whistle the first time.
Right.
I think they just blew it dead this time at least. So we know that one for sure. But what are they going to move the ball? Centimeter?
Take 3.
I mean, yeah.
For Ambus on the PAT. Snap back, hold down, kick up, kick is good. And with 6:26 to go in the ballgame, it is now Anna 27, Indian Lake nothing. We'll step aside. You're watching high school football on peakofohio.com.
The Indian Lake Store has fun and unique items for everyone. There's a great selection of wearables from t-shirts to hoodies and even ball caps. You'll be amazed at all the lake memorabilia from signs to one-of-a-kind copper birdhouses. It's the store that's fun to shop in, the Indian Lake Store on Route 235 in Lakeview. Check them out on Google and Facebook too.
If you're a small business owner, you know it can be tricky navigating your finances with a large bank chain. That's why at Liberty National Bank, you'll enjoy a relationship-based experience with a team that's part of your community. From accounts and convenience services to small business loans, we've got you covered. Enjoy small business banking services with a personal touch. Visit us at myliberty.bank to learn more.
Back here at Indian Lake, where the Lakers will get the ball back again with 6:26 to go in the contest. And on the kick return, here they come out over the 20-25. And hard yardage for the return man out to the 30-yard line. 27-0. As the Lakers will try their hand at offense one more time. Under 100 yards, in fact, 78 yards total offense tonight for Indian Lake.
That's not uncommon. You know, I've called, seen a couple Lakers play quite a bit of times this year, and really is that, one thing coming into the season, we knew we could count on their defense. Again, their offense has just not been able to click all year long. They've gotten hot on certain games and certain equations. Don't get me wrong, they won their playoff game. They had a great season to there, but, man, just when they stall, they really stall.
On first down, going to be a handoff on an end around for Indian Lake. Is that Mefford? No, Caleb Hurley gets his first carry of the night.
And he's one of their standout, usually wide receivers, and we'd call his name quite a bit there throughout the season.
Top receiver of the team. He has no catches tonight. The 3-yard gain for Hurley. It'll be 2nd down and 7. And, you talk about Anna. They have come on. This is going to be their 3rd straight win at this point, excepting the West Jeff game, of course. I did not beat West Jeff last week. That's why they're playing this one. Up the middle, Slagle.
But they gave West Jeff a game.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they gave them all they wanted.
Finally, the OHC has knocked off a MAC opponent.
Right,
that had never happened before until last week.
Of all things to happen in 2020.
And now 3rd down. The Lakers have not converted a 3rd down all night. They've got a shot to do one right here. It's going to be Slagle up the middle, and he's tackled in the backfield. Good pursuit that time. And getting up from the bottom of the pile was big number 59. That's Landon Howell.
Yeah, just not much. 4th and 3. I'm going for it.
Oh, yeah. Go for it now.
Yeah. Why not?
Clock at 5:20 to go in the contest. And the Lakers will line up on offense to try to move the sticks. They need 3 yards. Got to get out to the 40-yard line. Worster, here comes a blitz. Slagle up the middle. Gets stuck in the backfield. And that's that. So the Anna Rockets not only stop them on 3rd down, but on 4th down as well. We'll step aside with 5 minutes to go on peakofohio.com.
McDonald's of Indian Lake announces the $3 bundle. Double cheeseburger, small fry, and 6-piece McNugget, all for just $3. What? Yes, you heard it right. Double cheese, small fry, and 6-piece chicken nugget for $3. And remember, this fall the drive-thru is twice as fast at McDonald's of Indian Lake. Make the most of autumn and save some McBucks when you dine at McDonald's of Indian Lake, just off 33 in Russell's Point. I'm loving it.
Is there a remote?
Back at Indian Lake High School, 5 minutes to go in this one on a cold and wet night at Indian Lake. Regular season finale for the Lakers as they trail it on the scoreboard here to Anna by the count of 27-0. And the Rockets, who start another drive in Indian Lake territory, have themselves a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Yeah, and the Anna Rockets obviously aren't doing anything fancy right now. I just look for them to continue just to run the ball, run the clock down. They're running the play clock down, and they're going to look like try to get out of here. Unless they break a big one here with a 27-0 victory over Indian Lake, and kind of what a heartbreaking defeat, for the Lakers, that they have now, losing the last 2 games of the season. Offense it looks to become scoreless for the last 2 games. They got 2 points last week, but it was only on a safety. Offense was goose-egged.
Hunter Schmidt is the ball carrier on this play as he runs out to the left side, has first down yardage inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 8 on the play for Hunter Schmidt.
Yeah, so as you look at it, as we're talking about this Indian Lake offense and what they able to do, they were scoreless through about 8 quarters or 9 quarters at the beginning of the season and when it first started. And
it can be that way here at the end, too.
Yeah, so they're going to be scoreless, it looks like, to be these first 4 quarters, and they were scoreless 4 quarters last week. So not a good way to end the season for an offense of Indian Lake, who's actually had a really good season, but tough sledding the last couple games.
On the read option play, it's again Hunter Schmidt, goes off to the left side and gets to the sideline before he's whacked out of bounds at the 20. Tomorrow night, Rick and I will be in Mechanicsburg, and you'll still find us at peakofohio.com.
Yep.
But only on the audio side of things, and also on the Bull, 106.9 FM, as well as 1390 AM Ben Bell Fountain for the Mechanicsburg game against Paint Valley. That should be a lot of fun tomorrow night.
I'm excited to call that game. The Berg, we've called that game. You've seen them a lot. They're a good team, but they're bound to make a run. They want to make a run.
On this second down play, it's another handoff up the middle and maybe a yard. You think about Mechanicsburg. They made the big run all the way to the state semifinals a year ago. And with the team that they have, no reason to think they can't make another similar run. But their path is going to start to get more difficult. Paint Valley tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's a legitimate program now.
Yes.
That's a program that's had some success out of the Scioto Valley Conference. 8 of the last 10 years, they've been to the playoffs. So the Bearcats know what they're doing, and they come up big up front with a big front line that'll give the Indians quite the challenge. Third down play. And this is a handoff up the middle again, and a minimal gain, if any, for the Rockets. We are down to 2:45 to go. A fourth down play coming for Anna.
As you sit there and think about it, man, it's a 24-year era of the head coaching, really a 31-year career, going to come to an end here tonight, for the Indian Lake team. And, they wanted to come out and win one for Coach, and they've tried tonight. They gave it all they could. Unfortunately, they're just going to come up short tonight. And Coach Coburn's going to talk to his players and put them first and put their feelings first and walk off the field and hand the program over. It's going to be still hand over in some great shape. He's got a lot of good young talent still to come.
He did not want tonight to be about him. Pass play, and this is Richards making the catch. It's first down yardage to the 9-yard line as Colton Carey completes his 4th pass of the night. And they get a 9-yard gain. Richards' first catch of the night moves the sticks, and now they can take knees.
Yep. I looked at him just to knee it down. I would assume. I guess we've been surprised a couple times tonight, but, I would assume them to come out there in a victory formation, but it does not appear they're going to come out in a victory formation.
Clock at 1:50 to go in the contest. 27-0. Anna the lead and the ball at the 9-yard line where they have it first down and goal.
Starting to rain again.
This is going to be Richards on the carry, and Richards gets cut down at the 8-yard line.
Excellent tackle down there by Indian Lake. Way to stop him from coming in.
That was actually Isaac Egbert, the carry. And you have second down and goal with the clock at 1:10. And, of course, you've got the Riverside Pirates in the second half with a 14-6 lead on Tri-Village in their playoff game down in New Madison. Here's a run up the middle, angling near the goal line. That was going to be Egbert again. And Egbert down to about the 3, a 5-yard pickup. And the clock at 40 seconds. They will have to have one more snap.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not really taking a knee on it. I mean, I understand you're still wanting to run some offense here, but I guess it looks like they're going to come out in the V formation right now, take a knee down and walk away with a victory.
So the Anna Rockets will come into Lewistown and defeat the Indian Lake Lakers tonight. As the victory formation for Anna is assumed and Carey takes the knee. And with that, the Rockets shut out Indian Lake tonight by the count of 27-0. And for Dave Coburn, he will head across the field, shake hands with Nick Marino, and then walk off the field with his son, Chase Coburn, who is a senior. And for Coach Coburn and for number 5 out there, it's going to be a special night, father and son walking off the field for the final time.
Yeah, not too many coaches ever get a chance to do that with their kid, and that's what he's really enjoying tonight. And, tough loss, but, excellent career for Coach Coburn. A legendary moment comes to an end here at Indian Lake High School. But tough loss tonight, but wishing nothing but the best in his endeavors. Again, not stepping away from the school system itself, just taking a step back from the football program. So hats off to the Indian Lake Lakers and Coach Coburn, and I appreciate all the hospitality he's shown us.
We will come back and wrap up the ball game. Final score tonight, Anna 27, Indian Lake nothing. You're watching high school football on peakofohio.com.
Is there a remodeling project in your future? Ohio Lumber says,
see us first.
Are you building a new home? Ohio Lumber says,
see us first.
Ohio Lumber Brick and Block. Everything for your project or your new home from the foundation on up. One-stop shopping. Priced competitively with the added value of know-how. And that's priceless. Ohio Lumber can work with your contractor to make your vision a reality. Ohio Lumber Brick and Block. State Route 117 in Huntsville.
See us first.
We are back at Indian Lake High School, where tonight the Anna Rockets come to town and shut out the Lakers by the count of 27-0. Dave Bazusko alongside Rick Zedeker here. And, Rick, the season comes to a close for the Lakers on a night where the offense just couldn't get anything going. I've got them for just 86 yards of total offense, no third down conversions, no fourth down conversions tonight for the Lakers. And Anna seemingly, especially the first half, controlled the middle of the field. The holes open for quarterback Colton Carey and a lot of quarterback draws. He had over 100 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns in the first half. And Anna, with a 20-0 lead at halftime, coast to victory.
Yeah, so the Indian Lake Lakers defense has played well tonight. They tried to keep this team in as long as they could. We talked about it earlier. They really came out of the second half and really stuffed the Anna Rockets run game.
Yeah, they did.
But when when the ball gets turned over and they're running with short field positions, it's just really hard to stop them, especially in this type of atmosphere, not being able to throw the ball well, muddy mess, slipping and sliding. So unfortunately, coming out with a goose egg, and that's a tough way to end a season for Indian Lake. 8 scoreless quarters to end the season on. That's hard.
And the defense, so much on their shoulders tonight for the Lakers. They were put in a tough position. I don't think Anna started a single drive in the second half on their own side of the 50.
No, and you're looking at it that whole time again. Great starting field position. When you're getting the ball on the 30, on the plus side of the 30, and you normally when you got a whole field to go and you really only got a third or a quarter of the field to go, it's just tough sledding no matter who you are out there. They're able to force some turnovers. Indian Lake Lakers were, but just couldn't do anything when the offense got on the field. And that's really where that team's been hampered all year long. Defense has stepped in. They had an excellent game last weekend. The Indian Lake Lakers defense did, but the offense just could not get them moving. And unfortunately, that's the way the season's going to end for them. Offense has not been able to do anything for the team. Unfortunately, sad loss tonight for Coach Coburn. Unfortunate way to finish the season for him. But again, it's about what he's done to his athletes, and the mentorship that he does to them is what he's most concerned about. Everything else takes care of itself after that.
Hats off to Coach Coburn on a job
off.
Well done. Colton Carey tonight had 95 yards rushing, had over 100 in the first half. They shut him down in the second half. He ended up minus 13 yards second half, Colton Carey, but still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Math on the internet. So never 32 carries, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns for the quarterback, Colton Carey. He had those 2 touchdowns. Brandon Axe threw a touchdown pass, ran one in the fourth quarter for the Anna Rockets. So those were the offensive leaders for them. Offensively, like I said, not a lot going on here for the Indian Lake Lakers. Elijah Schlegel did have Well, he had 16 carries for 46 yards to lead the Laker offense. Lakers finished the season at 4-5. Anna is now 3-6. They're hoping to play another game next week. The Lakers are done. We are not. We have more football coming your way here at peakofohio.com, where we will be on the audio side only next week. Not next week, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
We're going to be in Mechanicsburg, Rick and I, on the radio, 106.9 The Bull or 1390 WBLL, and streaming on audio at peakofohio.com. 7 o'clock kickoff from Mechanicsburg, where the Indians will be taking on Paint Valley. Oh, that should be a fun one. In the third quarter at New Madison, last score we have, the check on the game over in Riverside's playoff game. Tri-Village has scored, but they go for 2, don't get it. So the Pirates still have a 14-12 lead over the Patriots in the third quarter in that one. Check peakofohio.com tomorrow morning. We'll have all the scores and let you know if the Pirates make it to the next week. And if they do, they're playing Marion local in a 4th-round playoff game. So we'll be on the Bull tomorrow. For Zach and Michael Horvath, for Derek McNutt and Lou Vito, and for Rick Zedeker, I'm Dave Bazusko. Thanks for watching us tonight here on peakofohio.com. Again, your final score, it was Anna 27, Indian Lake nothing. Have a good night, everybody.